Hey, folks, what's going on?
Got to stop messing with this, Pat. What color is good? What's that music? Is that the TSL music?
Oh shit, wrong podcast. Sorry.
Pat and I we were experimenting on some stuff, right, Pat?
Yeah, I'm still fucking around with this damn thing. So if the vocals are off, I apologize.
Pat's messing around with the audio. I just bought a new light here, so I look a little bit brighter. Like
I had a light shit to bed, so that's why everything on this side looks a little bit darker because the light up here just died. So I only got this light. So yeah, a lot of fun tonight.
Yeah, a lot of fun, a lot of sap. A lot of
sap.
Happy Tuesday, Pat. Hope your day was better than mine.
A little slow tonight, isn't it?
Dude, the picture you picked to put on the countdown with him just at the bar smiling, like
I love that.
So
that's the quote. Then he's just like, there's so many good lines from this film. There really are. This movie has so many good lines.
Yeah, this is. Yeah, you know what? Usually, when you hear something like a very profiled person like Stephen King not getting along with Stanley Kubrick, you figure it's going to be a disaster, and it certainly wasn't. So
yeah, especially with those two meeting of the minds. I mean, because I know Stephen King can be a little bit difficult, and we know Kubrick was fucking difficult.
Kubrick, Mr. Perfectionist.
That's like a tornado meeting a hurricane. I can only imagine. That must have been crazy.
This we've talked about when we talked about the Substance. I see a lot of Kubrick Shining stuff or Clockwork Orange Kubrick stuff in The Substance. You could tell that the filmmakers were inspired by Kubrick big time.
Yeah,
lighting and shots.
Yeah, that was definitely a surprise how good that movie was. And this movie, so we were actually supposed to do Brewster's Millions according to the thing.
Well, we're going to do that next week.
We'll do that. Yeah, we'll definitely do that next week because I saw this. I was like, wait a second. This is going to turn 45 next week. I'm like, I know we did it like 7 months ago, but we got to do it again. 45 years old. It's a significant number. It's S45, like you said.
This movie's older than me. Sorry, Pat.
Young bastard, yeah.
Who we got in the chat, right? Should we go start our ways up? Is that what we want to do?
Who we got? We got Jordan.
Hey, Jordan. Yes. What's up, bud?
What's shaking? Cody, what's up? What's up, scabies and germs? What's going on?
Cody, what's up, buddy? Looking good, man. Saw the Instagram pictures. Keep it going.
Hi, Floyd. A little slow tonight, isn't it? Just all queued up. Oh, I'll quote up. No, you're not queued up.
Queued up.
Universal, what's up?
Universal. Do we know Universal? Do I know Universal?
It's just Universal. He's Universal.
Hi, Universal.
Matt, what's up? How you doing? I'm dinner with mom and dad, so I can't join the stream right now, but I want to pop and say, hey, what's up, buddy? Enjoy dinner.
Take care, man.
Hey, what's going on, Gene? Gene's in
the
house. Duval was an emotional and physical wreck during filming. Duval.
Oh, yeah. She was.
Chevelle. Every time I hear Duval, I go right to
Robert.
Robert Duvall. I was forgetting
Or
it's
Clea Duvall, she's a pretty good actress too.
Hey, Michelle, what's going on?
Hi, Michelle.
Yeah, she fainted a few times. I heard she was like losing her hair. Her hair was like falling out, she said.
Probably smoked a couple packs a day, knowing her.
Yeah, I tell you, that's the hero of this film is her big granny Ash. All
Well,
work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Yeah. Words to live by. Words to live by, Lloyd. Words to live by.
We could always talk about Jack Nicholson, but you could say she was probably just as good as him. She really just had that vulnerable, frightened thing going.
Yeah, and we know. I mean, that's probably what he was going for. He probably figured if I torture this woman enough, people are really going to believe that she's really under duress. So that was probably his plan all along.
Just gonna bash your brains.
Bash your brains. Yeah, folks, and of course, this is YouTube. The overlords will not let us broadcast this, so you have to watch along. That's why it's called watch along, folks.
Pat might get a comment later on it.
Yeah, I always do. So I'm watching it on Prime. I have because it was on Prime, and I have it. I know I have the DVD, but I feel like going to get it out. Being lazy, so watching it on Prime.
Free on Max, Pat.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't have Max. No Max. No Maxage.
No Max. And now Max just went off on me. Damn it.
Where's everybody in the chat watching it? Everybody watching along? You just gonna hang out in the chat and listen to us annoy everybody? We're gonna watch along. Where are you watching it? And if you're having any cocktails, we're gonna do. Speaking of, rest in peace, Shelley Duvall. She passed. She was a good actress.
This past year, right? Or has it been 2 years now? Maybe.
I don't know. Was it this year? No,
it was within the last year or two.
It was the last year. I think it was last year. It was 2024.
And you see pictures of her because obviously she wasn't really out in the public, but yeah, she just
it was a little rough towards the end.
Yeah,
she looked like me.
Yeah, looked like us, right?
Pretty much. And then of course today we lost the great George Wendt. Cheers, we lost Norm.
Yeah, George was obviously Norm. We talk about House a lot. Here in Chicago, he's one of the super fans from Saturday Night Live. Da Bears. That was a big thing. That was a big thing everywhere. It just obviously hits, I guess, a little bit here with Chicago.
I just saw everybody posting that he passed. What did he die from? Was he sick or just natural causes?
I didn't really get to research it further. I just got messages about it because people knew I had met him. God, I think I've actually met him. I think more, at least twice. It wasn't just once. So
I grew up. That was must see TV every Thursday. We watched Cheers religiously back in the day.
What's it? Somebody posted the line. Was that in our group chat? Or somebody said it. What's going on, Mr. Peterson? What he says? He's like, "It's a matter what's going in. Beer me, Woody."
Oh, I always loved that. Every time we would ask him, he'd always have a good one-liner. It was great.
Good one-liner. Yep.
I wonder if somebody should put together all Norm's one-liners, just like for those fans that are old farts like me of Laverne and Shirley. So Laverne and Shirley, they had Lenny and Squiggy living upstairs, and for them to enter, it was always something like they said, and they would just barge in like, "Hello." They would say like, "I had this irritable rash, and I feel so nauseous." Then boom, they walk in the door. It's always something to the fact like degrading them, and they would just walk in the door. So somebody actually put together every single one of those lines, and when they barge into their apartment, and it's like a 2-hour loop. I sat there one night with beers watching it, laughed my balls off. They should do the same thing with Norm, where just take all his entrances and his one-liners and just do it all in one long video. That'd be awesome.
I think some people that have met him, and this was before he had passed, always just thought he wasn't mean when you met him. He wasn't like outgoing. He was very friendly. You led the conversation more. That's all. Some people are like that.
Some people like that.
Yeah. Not everybody's going to be outgoing. He wasn't a jerk.
She's the one. Oh, I remember seeing that. Yeah. With Shelley Duvall. And Michelle used to live near him in LA. Wow.
That's wow. Cool. Okay.
Oh, and Jordan said he read that he passed in his sleep. Well, good for him. At least he wasn't in any pain or nothing. Hopefully he wasn't sick. So that's the way to go.
Yeah,
so when we go to sleep saying, God, I hope I don't have to wake up because I could use the rest and I don't want to go to work.
One of our next regular episodes, I was telling Pat, I'll pull out all the
pull it out.
I have three or four George Wentz autograph things. I remember showing you the glass, Pat. I
Mhm.
remember you seeing the glass, and you were like, "Holy shit!"
George got on Blu-ray from the Kubrick triple feature pack with 2001 and A Clockwork Orange. That's a hell of a nice. That's a good threesome right
Yeah,
there.
he posted that picture or he sent it in our group chat, right? And I
Yeah,
was
I
like, "Oh,
did.
that's awesome."
I was upstairs cooking dinner. I heard the chat going on and off, on and off, on and off. I was working on cleaning up the pool because I'm still trying to clear it up before the rain comes and fucks it all up again on me. Speaking of Cody, recently recorded an episode feature house, which of course stars George Wendt. Might have to go and add an RIP before I upload it. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, that's the way to go, right, Pat? Just in your sleep, right? If you're gonna go, that's the way to go.
Pray for it every night. That's the
You
way I
won't
want to
feel
go.
you won't feel anything. At
Nope.
least I hope.
That's the way to go. It's the way everybody should go. Just go to sleep and not wake up.
George
Me, I
Wendt.
just wake up to my wife trying to put the pillow over my face, trying to kill me. Yeah, so let's get started. I'm excited to watch this. I'm a big fan of this film. Love this. I mean, this movie scared the shit out of me when I first saw it as a kid. I do remember watching it. I think the first time I watched, I didn't see this in the theater. I saw it on. It was probably on HBO, and it
You know,
scared the shit out of me. It's got such a good creepy vibe, and
is
it being in that hotel.
is it fair to say in some aspects it's a slow burn in a good way though?
Oh yeah, I think it's definitely a slow burn.
Okay. I grabbed my dessert beer. Had a pretty badass chicken Caesar salad for dinner.
I made a steak for me and my daughter because the wife is a quitter. She quit meat, so.
Oh, Fiona's home.
Oh, she's been home, annoying the crap out of me. As
Oh
usual.
boy.
Trying to take
Oh,
money.
yeah, she's the one probably bugging about the pool.
Well, yeah, well, that plus she's been going away every week anyway, so she won't even be around this weekend for when Cody and Jordan come. I think she's leaving Thursday to go down the Jersey Shore for the weekend. These seem to be my new Tuesday thing because the cone head.
Yeah, you have that?
Yeah, because you get a 4-pack for like $12. It's not a bad deal. Such a deal.
You can't beat that. I have a barrel-aged Imperial, smells like bean spirit, like the Nirvana cover, the microphone, which I took you to. The bean is like the little baby.
Oh, that place, I like that place. They had some good beer in there.
All along, because it's music inspired, I was like, that's a Pat place. And later on, Pat, there you go. Oh God, the brightness of that light. It's the golden Pilsner.
Bright light. Oh, look at that. The Pilsner. Nice.
Yeah, maybe I should change that. Hold on here. That's a good way to test that.
Eli, what's shaking, buddy?
Shit, that's holy cow. That is really bright.
I'm trying to get Terrence to come home for the weekend. My son's birthday's on Thursday. I'm like, you gonna come home? We'll take you out.
Oh, his birthday?
But I think he's gonna stay up there and hang out with his friends. It's like, all right, well, whatever. They don't need us anymore. But you have a full beer. Let's it. Nice cheers. George Wendt. Rest in peace, Norm. Thanks for all the memories. What a shame.
Yes. Rest in peace, Norm.
Yeah, that's it. Now we have all we have left is Cliff Clavin. Yeah,
maybe we'll have a shot later.
Oh,
get
yeah,
the shots out later.
Yeah, I still have this over here. Yeah, but let's get the movie started because it is just under 2 hours.
Yeah,
and
let's get it going.
All right, so I'm watching it on Amazon. I have it all queued up. If everybody's ready to hit that button and let's do this.
I got the Warner Brothers logo up. That's what I have, Pat.
I just have to watch now. Okay, now I have the Warner Brothers logo up. Okay, so do a countdown from 3, 2, 1, play. The Shining from 1980. Eli's
time
30th. Oh, all right. What day is that? What's the 30th?
Oh, what's the 30th? My sister's on the 28th.
That's a couple of shots if it's one of our streams for you.
Oh, look at that little island of trees we're coming up to, right?
Yeah. The score. I mean, this movie's great, but the score is so good. Oh
God, it gives you the Clockwork Orange stuff, doesn't it? It does, man.
It so does. Kelly said, "I got a confession. I got your haircut yesterday. Uh-oh, what'd you do? You gonna scare me when
Cody, yours was going long. His hair was going, I thought, long.
Yeah. The opening that shows the camera flying through the trees and the mountains is I mean, you know what? There's nothing creepy about it. The music makes it creepy. It just looks like a picturesque, like, video. You put this music behind it, it just makes it so fucking eerie. only car on the road, went to the mountains, and just yes,
Got
music.
the bug going,
Yep.
the beetle or whatever.
Ted Bundy's car of choice. Yeah, the music is just second to none. Hey, Gory, what's up? I didn't
Rolling
see you in the chat.
credits.
I'm shaking. Hey, you are. What's up, bud? Yeah, so we're just starting. It's just Shelley Duvall's name is just rolling by, and and The Shining is just rolling up to the top right now.
So we had an announcement for somebody. I don't think you would care about him as much. Oh, there's Danny Lloyd. We have Brendan Fraser coming to the Fan Expo here in Chicago. I've always wanted to
Really,
meet
Oscar
him.
winner.
Yeah, I am all for getting an Airheads thing signed or Encino Man.
Yeah,
Love those two films.
good
And then
movie.
my wife's like, With Honors. I'm like, With Honors a good film too. I'll give you that.
Michael Damon, what's shaking?
Hey, Michael, what's going on, bud?
What's going on? Yeah, Tony Burton. Let's pass it out.
There he is. There's Tony.
Here's the man.
God, Tony Burton worked with John Carpenter, Sylvester Stallone, Stanley Kubrick. Hey, Sidney Poitier, for that matter, if you count Stir Crazy.
Yeah, right. Yeah, we're crazy.
The credits move pretty fast, huh?
They do move fast.
I'll turn this down. I think it's a little bit loud. So he did the screenplay with a Diane Johnson. Okay.
I just noticed that. I don't think I remember last night when I watched it. I have to go to this damn hotel. I know it's not far from Joey.
Well, actually, Cody went there with Joey, right?
I have to go to this hotel.
Is that where he took all the pictures, right? They went there?
Well, this is Colorado, right? I wonder how far it is from Denver. I don't know how much
you could drive to it, Pat. You can. I know that.
How much I can, maybe I'll blow off the Broncos game and just tell them to go. I'm like, I'm going to the Stanley.
You know, I see Jack Nicholson, dude. You know, I gotta watch Wolf again because I remember liking Wolf.
Yeah, that'd be a good movie to revisit. Now, anybody so Cody's been there. Have you've been there? You've been there, right? The Stanley?
We went past it. Lisa and I went past it. We did not go.
I wonder how much it looks like still the same inside it, you know? Well, Michelle, Cody's been there and he's in the chat. Let's driven past it, but I'm going to Denver. The third weekend in October? I don't know how I got to see if there's a way I can sneak over there. I have to see how far a drive it is.
That woman in the background gives me little Meryl Streep vibes. Dollar Store Meryl Streep? No?
Oh, definitely. She's definitely Dollar General. You want to call ourselves Meryl? That's what I hear Meryl Streep. I always hear, we want to call ourselves Meryl Streep.
And this guy, even though I know he's nothing like it, he's like in that one of the first Tales from Darkside episodes we watched with the kid that says that's his dad and he doesn't remember being his dad. Remember the alcoholic? Doesn't that make me think of the other guy working in the office?
It does. What's the hell's the kid's name in the episode 2?
I don't know. Well, we know this is Danny Lloyd, right?
Jerry. His son's name is. I don't have a son named Jerry.
Jerry, that's right.
Well, that guy, the guy in it, that's the hell's his name? Shit. He was the freaking cook on the TV show Alice.
That's right.
Big Tayback.
You talked about that. God, there's something you don't see too much anymore, right, Pat? Smoking in the house with the kids around.
Table, I grew up with that.
I know. Well, that was a regular thing, right, back then.
Oh yeah. Ooh. I grew up with that.
Look at this guy. Now, where have I seen this guy from? This guy looks familiar.
Looks like he could be like Balky's brother.
Looks like he hosted like Supermarket Sweep or something. You know, just.
I gotta get one of those green ties, the maize ties.
Think of the fun you could have on Supermarket Sweep.
Is he the guy? Wait a second. Not Tony Burton. The other guy is the other guy. Remember the movie? What the hell was the movie? Kentucky Fried Movie.
Oh, John Landis.
There was a scene with they were doing like a mock interview show, and the microphone, the boom mic kept coming down and like hitting them in the head. It was drinking out of their drink.
Yeah, what was that?
And that guy, it just looks like the guy that was in that.
Now, when what was it? Jack Nicholson was in New York, where he signed for a bunch of people outside of his hotel. I think it was before an award show or wherever it was. The majority of the stuff was all Shining or Batman. It's just.
I'm gonna look it up to see if this is him because this is gonna drive. I think that's him.
So the guy at the desk is Barry Nelson, right? This guy's Barry Denon Watson. What's this guy been in? He's been dead for a few years now. He was a Fiddler on the Roof, Dark Crystal.
That is him. It says The Shining.
For what?
Bill Watson.
Yeah.
So the guy that was in Kentucky Fried Movie in that skit, that's the guy. I thought that was him. I never realized that after all these fucking years. No idea that was him. So he was in this. So he was in the Kentucky Fried Movie in '77. This in 1980. Oh, Michelle Schmidt, thanks. Sends a super sticker, $4.99.
Thank you, Michelle. Yes.
Thank you. Much appreciated. Cryptex, what's shaking, guys? What's going on?
Hey there, Cryptex.
Anybody just joining us? We just started the movie. We're only 7 minutes and 40 seconds in.
Hit the like button, please.
Hit that damn like button, too. Come on.
He's also in Shock Treatment, as we've talked about the sequel.
Yeah.
Now, wait a minute. He's Dimitri in Trading Places. Who is Dimitri in Trading Places, this guy, Watson?
Dimitri in Trading Places.
I got to look at his face again.
Never realized how much he looked like Pat Sajak.
Oh, heck yeah.
Right?
It gives you a little Vince McMahon Sr. for the wrestling fans out there.
Yeah. Let's see what everybody's saying in the chat. Stanley Kubrick's early movies, Killer's Kiss, there is a dream sequence which shows a flying through the cosmic of space, and he later used it in his iconic 2001 Space Odyssey. That's a movie I haven't seen in a long time.
Who the hell is this in frickin' Trading Places?
I don't know. As soon as I saw him, the first thing that came to mind was Kentucky Fried Movie, but I don't remember him in Trading Places.
Okay, so Barry Denon Trading Places. I'm just going to put a Google image here.
Stanley's was where King stayed and had his experiences that inspired the book. The hotel is this movie. The hotel in this movie is not the Stanley. This one. That's right. It was the Timberline Lodge. But the Stanley.
Oh my God!
Was inspired. Yeah.
You know who that is?
Who is it in Trading Places?
You're gonna laugh. I'm gonna show you the picture. Coming right up.
That's him.
Sorry, Pat. That's hysterical. I'm like,
very good, Mr. Coleman's there.
2 shrimps? Is that what he says? Is it? Or yeah. I forget. It's.
That's who that is. Oh my God! Holy shit!
That's what makes these fun, right? Just seeing these people.
That is hysterical.
Pat, what do we do without IMDb and without the internet? With looking up, what's this guy in?
Need that Google machine. Michael said he will hit the like button if Jordan promises to keep his pants on. So we'll get no likes tonight then because Jordan's not going to put his
That's only on. Off the air, and he knows that. We signed a long-term contract to make sure that doesn't happen, right, Pat?
Yeah, exactly. Well, he's coming to my house this week, and you better bring pants.
A 6-finger deal.
Yeah, we just did a cheers to George Bent, Michael.
We did, Bad Michael. News. Yes.
Sad news. And he probably wasn't that old. He was probably only in his 70s. Was he nominated for anything for this? Was he nominated for an Academy Award for this, Nicholson?
Nicholson, I doubt it. We'll see what awards we got on here.
Oh, should have been at least nominated for this. And now that this kid's all grown up, I know he's done a couple of conventions, but what is he? He's like an entertainment lawyer or something, right?
Yeah, he doesn't. He's out of the business. God, look at the old catalog. I love seeing the old logos. Oh my God, the old Smucker's logo. Joy, Ivory. Look at all the Kool-Aid. God, they got a lot of Kool-Aid.
Very good, Mr.
This won
Jack.
a lot of Saturn awards. She was nominated for a Razzie back then for worst actress. I'm like, really?
This?
See, Razzies were weird back then. They have Stanley Kubrick as worst director.
Yeah, for Razzie, she was freaking great in this.
This won the Guardian's the greatest horror film of all time winner in 2010. That's pretty cool.
George Wendt was 76. Okay.
No major awards though, Pat. No.
It's a major award.
He's already envisioning it, isn't he?
This was the part that always creeped me out as a kid. The blood coming from the elevators.
So he had a cameo in Dr. Sleep, I guess, huh? He was like a spectator.
Yeah, I do remember that.
He's a professor of was a professor of biology at the community college in Elizabethtown, Kentucky. Science teacher in the Midwest, teacher of hard sciences in Missouri. So, okay. Born and raised in Chicago, Pat.
Something you would never see ever nowadays. The doctor making a house call.
He's still married and he has 4 children. 4 children, this kid.
You know what's funny? Look to directly, let's see when they flash back to the doctor. Look to her right.
The Goofy?
Flash back to the doctor. You see, it looks like Pluto or Goofy is dressed the same as Wendy. Or is it just me?
No, that's Goofy's outfit, Pat, but I'm not gonna you probably I've seen that a bit more recently because
it looks like they're wearing the same outfit.
Younger.
And she was good as Olive Oil. She really was.
Yeah, right?
She was good.
Yeah, she slowed down like shortly after those films, right? She didn't really.
What did she do after Popeye in this? I don't remember. I mean, I'm sure she did something else, but I don't remember anything.
I'm Popeye the Sailor Man. Yeah, she died last year, Pat. So 75. Yeah. Annie Hall was before this. Let's see.
That movie, I don't know. They make such a big deal about that movie, but it's I don't know.
I'm not a big Woody Allen fan. So.
Woody Allen is an acquired taste. The only Woody Allen movie I like, I think I get a kick out of is Everything I Always Wanted to Know About Sex, but We're Afraid to Ask. That's the only one I can really watch. That cracks me up. Slasher says the original trailer, which is a teaser, is such a very classic trailer, which only shows the iconic blood spewing out of the elevators. Yeah, I did watch it because I remember when I was putting together the intro.
The last thing she acted in, God, she did one thing in 2023, but after that, it was all 2000. Last thing was 2002. She's in Time Bandits. I know that's a popular film.
Oh, right. Time Bandits. Jeez, I haven't seen that in ages. Probably since I was a kid. Oh, this is it. We're going to get to see the big giant granny, Ash.
Oh, I forgot she's in Roxanne with Steve Martin.
Was she in Roxanne? I don't remember her in Roxanne.
Oh, how could I forget? She's the mom in Hulk Hogan's Suburban Commando. She's married to Christopher Lloyd. Oh, God.
She was always very Talia Shire-ish to me.
This doctor, it looks like my wife's aunt. Good old Aunt Barb.
Good old Aunt Barb. One thing I never had, even as a kid, because I'm old, we always had to go to the doctor, but I don't think we ever had a doctor come to the house to make a house call.
No.
Don't ever remember that.
Ann Jackson is this actress's name, the doctor's name. She's been in a little bit of stuff. Let's see here. This is easily the biggest thing she ever did.
Trash human. Okay. What is he doing these days, Hogan? Anyway,
remember he came out that beer.
Oh, he had
that Real
the beer.
American beer, and He sold part of it to WWE. He is now starting with his old friend from wrestling, Eric Bischoff. They are getting into professional amateur wrestling league. Shockingly, because there aren't any amateur professional wrestling leagues. Is that crazy?
Really?
After Olympics, after college, right? So they're getting their game into that. I don't know how successful that could be, but only time will tell. He has a couple of beach shops, and he's got a restaurant in Florida. Anybody that's in Gatlinburg, Tennessee, he's putting another one in there. Yeah.
Look at that.
Look at that ash, Pat.
That ash is just hanging on for its dear life.
That's like the ashes I get on the nubs.
Yeah. Great ash. I was that doctor, I'd just be staring at that ash. I'd be hypnotized by it.
Like Austin Powers with the mole.
Or was it Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves? Right? Sorry,
one?
wasn't your mole on the other side of your face? I have a mole?
We were talking about the mole in Hot Shots Part 2. Remember when he takes it off the one girl? There she does. Closing day.
Like now, this is 45 years old, so like over Denver and Colorado, they like this big giant cloud of like hot smoke there. Smog haze of weed.
You know, Pat, what Stanley Kubrick did not shoot in anamorphic 2.35-1 ratio ever. He was always a full screen 1.66 or 1.85-1. Now this is coming in at 1.85-1, which was usually what it was if it wasn't 2.35-1. So I love all Carpenter's films are all 2.35 anamorphic.
Yeah,
the way it should be seen. The wide screen.
Yeah, man, Carruthers did a lot of voiceover work. He was known for the voice. Yeah, he was the voice of Hong Kong Phooey.
Well, and like you said, we remember from the Twilight. I remember a lot from the Twilight Zone movie.
The Twilight Zone, yeah. There was a lot of TV shows back in the day too. It was just to pop up on a lot of the classic TV shows. Jordan, you're supposed to add those numbers up, and there'll be a test at the end of this and see what they add up
to. Is Cody in the chat? It's kind of like Steiner Math, Scott Steiner Math. Pat, I know you don't follow the wrestling product anymore, but I should send you that promo that Scott Steiner did talking about his math of winning this one match. It's like if you see the video on YouTube, you'll see how many watches it's got. It's huge. It's millions.
Look, now that's just fog, but that could be weed. Nowadays it'd be weed.
You know, and Pat, I don't know, like when we've hit a lot of these type of areas, whether it was Wyoming, Washington, Oregon, Colorado, my wife and I, when you've never driven that type of stuff before, that you could be, when you're like off a cliff at first, it's like, it takes you back a little bit. You're like, you can't drive, like it's crazy.
Yeah. Where were we? Me and the wife went to, was it St. Martin? And we took a taxi from, we were on a cruise. From the cruise to Orient Beach. And the guy was driving through like hills like this. And it was like, you look, I mean, the vehicle's all wide open and you're looking over the edge and there's a big drop. I'm like, we're going to die. We're going to die.
Oh, right? God, you know who else this guy makes me think of, Pat? Don't you think of Fred Ward, right? Or not Fred Willard. Sorry.
Fred Willard.
He gives me Fred Willard vibes.
Yeah, it's the hair.
Just I want to watch Best in Show. How much do you think I could bench press? 350 pounds, maybe. That dog went after her like she was made out of ham. I love Best in Show. You're a dog family, so we should probably watch that.
We talked about it a lot. We should definitely put that on the list. Yeah. So I got Cody and Decker, and so what are you guys arriving this week? Have you figured it out yet?
When is it, gentlemen?
When will you be arriving to the homestead? Anne has gangrene. I just watched The Farm. I'll count the kills, and I think they killed a character and immediately forgot. Which one's The Farm? Did you see The Farm?
Which one?
The Farm?
No.
Which one is that? I don't know that one.
I don't know.
I like the name though. Anna has gangrene. I like that. Welcome.
Oh, good. Oh, George, that's got a little bit of a memory for you then, bud. You know what's funny? My dad. I only watched it with my dad actually too. It's got a lot of memories of that movie. Up these two girls now. They do conventions.
They do conventions, yeah. So creepy. It's so creepy. So it's a Tubi movie and it's not good at all. Oh yeah, I love Tubi. They do have some really shitty movies on there. Some really bad ones.
You know, what you think of Twin Girls? I'm telling you, you know who should have done like a horror movie were those twins from The Great Outdoors, remember? They were some creepy twins too.
Maybe Thursday afternoon. Well, let me know because if you guys aren't going to come until Friday, then I'm probably not going to take Friday off. I'll just work Friday and just do like a half a day because I got a lot of shit going on.
Why would I be there by 5? I think Cody Decker means he'll be there Friday by 5. Sorry, Pat.
Driving Friday, I'll be early afternoon. You and Cody should have some alone time. But all right, so you guys going to come early Friday? Then yeah, we'll take off. I mean, I wouldn't mind a fucking 40 weekend. Actually, maybe I'll have you guys meet me at Log Tavern if they come into town. You guys get to go to the Log Tavern Brewery. Mike will be back, I think, tomorrow. He's back tomorrow, Thursday. And his dog Raina is in heat. So all my dogs do is sit on the back deck and stare at that house all day long, completely horned up.
I'm all for a meeting at the bar.
Yeah, we'll go. Well, there's 2 breweries near me. There's the back road is the one that my band plays at all the time. And
is that a Charger?
And
looks like a Charger
a bunch of Log Tavern beers. I brought a bunch of them to Chiller, and it's good, some good stuff.
I'll tell you one thing. Jordan will like that peanut butter one though.
Yeah, the peanut butter stout to die for, as my mother would say.
Or is it? It's technically no. It is a stout, right? Okay, it's like a porter almost.
I always want to drive a snowcat.
Yeah, that'd be wild, right? Here's Fred Willard again.
I would love to go to this hotel like this. Dude. I would have a ball staying there, that big ballroom.
I thought some of the interiors are another spot.
They are, but I'm just saying, like, if this was a real hotel, like it existed in this fashion, I would love to go there. I love going, like when my wife and I like going to a nice hotel, you know, getting a room for the night, going down to the hotel bar, having dinner with my wife, having drinks, and just hanging out. I'd love that. Well, if you got peanut butter in your penis, you better clean it before you come over here.
There's the greatest first name in Hollywood, Scatman.
Scatman, yep.
God, I can't get over that's the guy from Trading Places. I just want to see him run off really quick and go grab shrimp.
Very good, Mr. Coleman, sir.
Yes, that's it.
Cody said there's a great Bloody Mary at the Stanley. Good. I've had a Bloody Mary in a long time.
Yeah, Cody sent a picture of that. Had all the works on it.
Great for hangovers.
Forget it. Oh, they're going to go talk about ice cream, aren't they?
Yep.
Scatman's got quite the nice shirt under that jacket, doesn't he?
Well, he also has the best artwork hanging in his place. When he later on, the nude pictures of the girls with the big afros. I always wondered, like, where the fuck did that come from? He's just like laying on the bed, and there's this freaking huge picture of this naked lady with this huge afro.
And Danny's got quite the big belt buckle, huh? Looks like he could.
That was a thing back in the day.
He could fuck someone up with that thing.
I remember when I used to wear back then they weren't called jeans, they were called dungarees. Wear my dungarees, and I had a big ass belt buckle. Oh, look at Frank. It's $5 super chat. Thanks, buddy. Sending my best. What you ask that remains to be seen. So
Frank,
Frank,
love you,
I
bud.
I know I had mentioned to you that I have Cody and Jordan come this weekend if you wanted to meet up, but I know you hurt your foot, so obviously that's going to factor into your availability. But if you're around, we'd love to meet up with you.
Yeah, I had asked, and I think it was Michael that said in the chat. So he fell in a hole or something. He tripped and hurt himself.
Yeah.
Oh man, sorry to hear that, dude. Was
Yeah,
that on the job?
It was on the job. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're someplace, we can come meet you. It's up to you if you have some time. If not, I understand, especially now, with your injury. But if you're around, you're pleasure to meet up. Jordan, you used to work at a hotel that has some similar traits to the Overlook. It's called the Ocean House in Watch Hill, Rhode Island. Grand hotel with an A-list celebrity clientele. I love these old hotels. Like my wife and I, we go places. I mean, now we take the camper most of the time when we go out, but I love finding old hotels like this, like that, like the big ballrooms and stuff. I love that stuff.
And you wish you were Lou Frank.
God, I love it. So fun.
You know what I got to do? And I don't think I ever saved it.
What's
if I ever go live at a con again, I got to probably put your stuff back in it for the for your account.
Oh, you lost it? Yeah, whatever. Something else. I don't remember what the hell it is. To be honest with you. I don't lock myself out. The old Annie Wilkes treatment. Dried apricots, dried prunes. We ain't found shit. We're just gonna comb the beach. Very good, Mr. Scatman Center.
Very good. There we go. He's back. He's back.
This movie fucking sucks. I hope not, because I love this film. I'll have to break his balls.
You might have to like throw something at his Yankee sign or something.
Yeah, where are you, Mike? You gonna jump in the chat? Because I don't know what he's doing right now. Because I know.
Is he home?
No, he's still in Dallas.
Only Bill was here. He's lost to Dallas.
He's lost in Dallas.
And shout out if anybody didn't check out our podcast Sunday, we had our old friend Joe Moody come on. Pat surprised us all, including me.
A little surprise together. Surprise Brady.
He's a good dude. He was like, "You're gonna come to Texas Frightmare?" I'm like, "Dude, I can't come to Texas Frightmare."
Oh God, that dry storage room. There's so much food in there. Forget it. You'd never go hungry.
Dude, you see all those roasts? At least that's what I thought they were.
Yeah, 5 rib roasts and 5-pound turkeys. I mean, there's enough food in there for a fucking army.
Look at the kid's look on his face. It's like, dude, I want to fuck you up. You look like it.
I'll tell you though, the actor that they got to play him in Dr. Sleep was really good. He really made you feel like it was Batman. I don't know who he was, but man.
Dude, Rebecca Ferguson's in that, so I'm a fan.
Yes.
I gotta watch Mission Impossible before Thursday. What?
Is that Rose the Hat?
Yeah, Rose the Hat. Yes.
Yeah, she's good to go. She should get naked.
She was so good in those last couple of films. Where you been working in New Jersey the last 2 days?
Oh, fucking Princeton. So I gotta get up at 4:15. That's why
I was hoping, they announced Chiller Theater. Too bad Chiller Theater was the same weekend as Carpenter. That would have been awesome.
Oh, could you imagine that? The expensive ass weekend.
I think it's 2 weeks apart. When's Carpenter again?
The 9th, October 9th.
Yeah, it's 2 weeks after.
Anyway, because that weekend, October 9th, is the Carpenter weekend, and then the following weekend is when I go to Denver. It's gonna be an expensive month. I mean, not that I'm buying anything when I go to the Broncos game. I'm just the alcohol and the food. Oof. Well, like Rose the Hot, yeah, she's hot as hell in that. She can breathe up my fucking shine any day she wants. shine it. She can shine it. She can polish it. She can buff it.
Oh, good stuff, bud. Do you ever find it? Well, now you've moved your stuff around. My nephew was down here that doesn't come down here that often over the weekend, and he's just looking at the background here. He's like, I need to watch this movie sooner or later, don't I? I'm like, well, you're 13 years old, so you watch it on your own or you talk to your parents about it. I'm not getting in the middle of that.
Oh, no. Nope. No, I waited till my wife said it was okay to show my kids.
Oh, I told him, I'm like, your era, people, you might look at it different. They didn't think anything probably a generational movie.
They were both like, okay, this is good. They didn't hate it. They were like, okay, it's all right.
I don't think, I hope as my kids keep more and more watching films, at least if they're older, you sometimes have to, well, I think almost all the time when you're watching older films, Pat, right? You're going to have to put yourself in the time frame these movies came out. Yeah. Right? You know what I mean?
You have to.
There was no internet. There was no payphone. There was just payphones, right? No cell phones. Sometimes it took a day or two to get power back on.
Look at this. I remember as a kid, we had one of those big ass freaking Zenith TVs that were like wood grain that weighed like
the wood furnish around it. Yeah, furnish. Yeah.
I remember when a tube would blow, and we'd have to wait a day or two to get the repairman out to change the tube. But you would have no TV for 2 days. And one of the TV we had in my house was in my parents' room, and it was like a 13-inch black and white TV.
Oh, and Pat, sometimes if those tubes blew, you might have been having to replace the whole damn thing. I know that happened to us once.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, God bless. I don't know if you have any Samsung TVs. Our main Samsung TV in upstairs in our living area.
I have two.
God. We built in 2010. It's the same TV we've had for 15 years, and it still looks as good as any other TV, it seems.
Yeah.
Knock on wood. Shit. Probably cursing myself.
Yeah, don't say that. Matthew says, I'm finally able to join the stream. I just got home from having dinner. Cool. Glad you're here, man. You get to watch. If you want to watch along, I don't know if you have access to the movie. What is the timestamp? I told Davey he's got to show me how to put this goddamn thing up there. 34 minutes. Where exactly? I just hit 34 minutes.
King Matthew, did you get free refills on your fries? That's the whole inside joke with that place. I like Red Robin.
I haven't been to Red Robin in ages.
You know what's funny? I always remember I've had it once here, but the time before that, you know where I had it, Pat? I had it in the Dawn of the Dead Mall when I was at Steel City Con.
Oh, really?
Just because we had to have something quick.
That's going to be on my list for next year. I got to get out there next year. Every year.
What's with today? I saw Sean Clark's post. He had his colonoscopy. My brother had a colonoscopy today. Is this like happy colonoscopy day?
I'm dude. He's calling me saying, "When are you going to go? What are you going to do?" I might just get that thing where you just shit in a box.
My wife insists saying that it's next year for me. I guess it has to be, doesn't it? Don't they say 45?
I'm overdue. But the thing is, I was all set to go. I had to cancel because I was stuck at work, and I just haven't had the time. So, and it's anything can happen to anybody at any time, but it's not like a high risk for me. Mm-hmm. So if a guy I work with is like, "Hey, you're low risk for anything like that. It doesn't run in your family, no nothing." He's like, "Just do what I did. You get that fucking Cologuard thing and just go fucking shit in the box."
I love this camera. It's obviously on some sort of dolly track here with him, right? Oh no, it can't be on a track. Well, I guess it could be on its own. It's just not a track.
But my thing is, if I get that Cologuard where you shit in a box, I'm gonna make it a challenge. I'm gonna eat like 10 White Castles. I have some White Castles and some burritos. I'm really gonna make it interesting. They're gonna have to work for it. The wife had hers last year. Yeah, she had hers last. Her father died of colon cancer.
My buddy sent me a gif of Will Ferrell and Elf. Remember, he's calling for Dad in bed. Dad, Dad. Look, jeez.
Or was it Family Guy with Stewie? Ma, Ma, ma,
Ah,
ma, 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 ma.
yeah, but they say 45, right, Pat? That's the
They're
new
further
time to
away
go.
from them.
First time.
They're supposed no, I think they say 50 now. My doctor said 50. I mean, anytime anything's preventative. The only thing I did do preventative was that what do they call that thing? The CT scan where they do the scan of your chest and check your valves to see if there's any buildup in your heart
Oh yeah,
valve. I did that. Everything was okay.
Dad.
That's when my daughter died. He died of a heart attack at 65. So
12-1, Pat. That a
he was
boy.
also diabetic, didn't watch his diabetes, and smoked 3 packs of Pall Malls a day.
Yep, that's the brand George Romero was buying at the hotel, right in front of me when I
Yep.
met him at that Fangoria show.
Pall Mall Red. Filled cigarettes.
Whole carton of that. I couldn't imagine what a carton of those cost at a freaking gift shop at a hotel.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. Don't remember much about this movie. Just put the DVD in. Yeah, let me know when you're ready. I'll give you time. The timestamp right now is 37 minutes and 32 seconds.
Yes, he's
First time
eating
eating a
eggs
Red
and
Robin.
bacon.
Yeah, Red Robin's not bad. It's been a minute. Jesus, kids were young the last time because there's one at the mall that we always went to, and I remember taking the kids there for a burger.
Yeah, they had a good their barbecue. It's called Whiskey River barbecue chicken wrap, and it's like a spinach flour tortilla. It's pretty badass.
You know what was really good? I bought this thing at the other day and made because because like I said, my wife's a quitter. She doesn't eat meat anymore. It was like this. It was like a rib meat. It was like a pre-made thing you buy, and it was like Jack Daniels marinated, like rib meat. I bought it, and it was
Like in a plastic container, and you
yeah,
just have to reheat
it
it.
was really.
The pulled pork one's awesome, Pat.
I've never
Yeah.
had it before, so I like, oh, that sounds interesting. I made it the other day for me and Fiona, and she's like, Dad, this is really good. I said, I know.
Sweet flavor to it, right? The sweet
Yeah,
sauce. The pulled chicken, like Sam's Club or Costco should have those. Like we get the pulled chicken and the pulled pork ones.
yeah. Because it's just me and her, and it's like the perfect amount for the two of us. Because the wife is not going to eat it, and like she's like, this is really good. You got to buy this again.
I heard something, Pat. I'll be right back. Oh, man.
Oh Jesus, he's got to go break up the fight. You are the caretaker, Mr. Torrance. You've always been the caretaker, Mr. Torrance. My wife, I had to correct her. Because I had a wife not 2 years ago. I had one and they found problems. My father-in-law had that. He had all sorts of problems for years with his intestines and his stomach, and eventually, developed in colon cancer. And the wife has a lot of problems with her stomach all the time. That's why I was up, no pun intended, up her ass to go get it checked out. I'm like, for God's sake, if that's what your father died of. Nicholson is up there as one of his favorite actors of all time. First time seeing a movie of his was Batman when he played the Joker. Did they get a load of me? Yeah, I saw the Batman in the theater, and that was a big event. That's still my favorite Batman. Nothing can touch it. Sorry. Sorry. He's going to correct them. I can't do that. I can never roll my R's. Never could do that. Now, this maze would be fun. Could you imagine going in one of the mazes? So, like where I live in the sticks, I don't know, maybe some people out there have it. We have the corn mazes usually in the fall. Have you guys go where they have a corn maze where you have a big giant cornfield and they buzz through to make this big maze? That's always fun. But this would be a blast. Tuesday. Jordan actually holds the title of caretaker at the property where I live. Oh, my wife's going to grill you about that because I showed her all the pictures and I said, she's like, which one's Jordan? I said, he's the one I kept showing her the pictures of the house. And she's like, I have to talk to him about that house. My wife loves old historic houses, so she'll be chewing your ear off. Tell you one thing though, she's got an antenna on that little TV. She's got some pretty damn good reception for a little antenna TV up in the freaking mountains. Because I remember, said 1980, All right, I'm showing my age again. 1980, we had just gotten cable TV because before that, we always had the freaking rabbit ears on the damn TV, and we had an antenna on the roof of the house. And if we had shitty weather, the fuck it would screw the reception up. But if they're in the middle of the mountains like this, and she's got some clear ass reception now. Oh yeah, she's gonna grill you all about it. She was asking me all about it. I'm like, I don't know. Wait till Jordan's here. I have no idea. I don't know the history of the house. I just know he told me who owns it and he watches it and walks around naked and stuff like that. Toys, a truck stop. They're playing Crosby, Stills, Nash Young. Almost cut my hair. Perfect, nice. What truck stop? Where are you right now? What state are you in? You got to be getting close. Eric M, what's up? How have you been, man? 1976, we got a color TV. Wow, I don't remember when we always had a color. As long as I can remember, we had a color TV. But we only had one TV, one big TV in the house, which was downstairs, a big ass Zenith that weighed like I said, 8,000 pounds, and with the wood grain around it and everything. That was our TV. It was a kids, but the only other, like I said, the only other TV we had was in my parents' bedroom. They had their own TV. They were small, little 19-inch, no, 13-inch rather, small black and white TV. I didn't get a TV, and me and my brother shared a bedroom. We got our TV. I was in high school. I think it was a freshman in high school when we got one in our bedroom. And it was a secondhand one. It was my aunt and uncle gave it to us because they bought a new one. It was like a 19-inch Quasar. I remember the brand. I think it was a Quasar. Yeah. Yeah. I would love to have that carpet. Oh man. You're in Ohio. Okay, so you're not that far. Yeah. Making his way to the East Coast. So for those to tune in, timestamp is 43 minutes and 40 seconds. So this is when Wendy's walking in while he's typing, and this is where you start to see the cracks on the surface where he starts to get real nasty with it. And I watched this, and I'm like, if I ever got nasty like this with my wife, she would just grab the nearest thing and just fucking throw it at my head. It wouldn't fly. I never would do it, but yeah, he's just being such an ass. Matthew had to just deal with some bad weather the other day. The state he lives in, Missouri, had there's a lot of tornadoes. I was talking to my wife's cousin in Tennessee, and he said there was a shit ton of tornadoes that came through my hand too. This is weather. It's weird. It's windy. I mean, it's what? Yeah, it's the 20th of May, and I mean, I'm up in the woods, so it tends to be a little bit cooler anyway because I'm at a higher elevation. But I'm wearing a hoodie. I'm not just wearing a hoodie in here. I'm wearing a hoodie outside because it's got to be. Last night I went down. This morning was probably in the 40s. It's cold. I'm usually cold, and the windy as hell. New rule here, baby. I mean, the fuck you hear me doing it here? When I'm in here, I'm working. That means don't come in. Get the fuck out. What a great movie. Love this movie. All right. Tell me if you could just talk to your wife that way. It would not fly. Things would be swinging. She'd be swinging, and things would be thrown at my head. All right, this is good. The beers are going down like water. Not good. That's it. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Thursday, 1 hour later. Never seen a hotel room with double doors like that and worked in hotels for. No, no. Michael wears a hoodie in the summer. I love hoodies. I live in them. Like at night when it chills down at night, yeah, I like to put a hoodie on. He was the perfect choice for this role. He always had those weird, creepy eyebrows, and he looks like a sick fuck in this. Uh-oh. What do you got?
What's up?
What do you got?
Something got returned to me today. Let's see how this looks.
Bouncer is one of the best and scariest things that Wendy Carlos did. Yeah, it's such a great score. I don't own this score. I'm surprised I don't own this one.
Yeah, this is a.
Those books, I think they're phone books. Don't they look like phone books? I don't know if people even remember what phone books look like nowadays.
Yeah, those look like phone books, don't they?
They look like phone books. Oh, some young kid. Oh, that looks like what's a phone book? A book about phones?
Or like Al Bundy, roll it up, it makes a great log. Let's see how this looks.
In the book, Jack uses a mallet to break through the door, and in the mallet in the movie, Misery uses the same memory. Never read the book. After all these years,
There we go.
Never read it. Oh,
there's
look
my
at that.
Lebowski.
Got it back.
Yeah, came back. Whew, got a video of it getting signed and everything.
Nice. Who did that for you? Friend of yours?
One of the gentlemen through the autograph movie poster group that you could trust your stuff with.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
Over.
Now it gets sent tomorrow for John Goodman.
Over. 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 I just give it over.
I grabbed the bottle you got me for later.
Oh, nice.
Maybe soon.
Yeah, I just poured another beer. They're going down. I'm enjoying this. I love this movie. I can watch this movie. This falls into my comfort food category. Just being able to focus on and enjoy it. I would have a ball riding through this place with a big wheel. It's so much fun.
Jordan, it's the guys make big time bucks too, but the guys, you really only want the guys if they're going to have somebody helping them get a video to make sure you got proof of it, though. Unless you really, really freaking trust them.
Hello, Danny.
But I would have loved to have gone. You know, he did 2 or 3 in each Santa Barbara, San Francisco, and Los Angeles screenings with Q&As of The Big Lebowski over the span of like a week. That would have been fun. He's such an iconic actor too, you know.
This series is so bad it's hilarious. Even Weber is a severely underutilized actor.
That is so disturbing. Look at that shot.
Duvall host for the classic anthologies. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. I remember that. Fairy Tale Theater. That was on one of the cable channels, I thought, too, wasn't it? Correct me if I'm wrong. I thought it was. Yes, Danny.
Shit. Oh, damn. Okay, this is going to go down to swallow. Every once in a while when you drink one of these barrel-aged beers, if you had it for a while, sometimes some of that tar builds up in the bottom.
Oh, yeah. That was good. I enjoyed that the other night. I had a good buzz on the other night after the podcast. Didn't realize until I went to bed. I was like, "Wow, I got a buzz on."
And I felt bad. I didn't come back. I come back on. I drank mine pretty quick though. You can't drink those quick.
No, I made sure I sipped it.
Ugh.
Look at that old TV. See, that's what we had. Like it was like that, like a Zenith, like that. But it was a little bit bigger, beefier.
That's what those were. I never had one with the legs like that.
Yeah, the Zenith we had legs, but it wasn't that high. It was like smaller legs.
Now, I believe Zenith, are they still in business doing something? Or
I don't know. I really don't. I haven't seen any.
There was a big plant out here by the airport by O'Hare.
Yeah, I haven't seen a Zenith product in years.
They changed their logo. Like, I know they had a DVD player when DVDs came out. But fuck, DVDs have been around 25 years now.
Forgetting the first DVD.
It's hard to believe, Pat, when we thought VHS was like a big deal, like for a long time. VHS lasted a long time, but DVDs lasted longer than VHS. Hard to believe.
Yeah, it's like CDs. CDs overtook it. The funny thing is now, vinyl has been a big thing for the past couple of years because people collecting it. It's funny too. If I ever had a picture of excuse me, my cousin's son. He's older now. He's actually in his 30s and married. He looked just like this kid when he was younger.
Oh, really?
Oh, he looked just like him. They could have been twins. Hey, Leanna, what's up? Hey, everyone can't watch the movie, but I could use the laugh. Hey, were we in the
Hey, Leanna. Hopefully we'll see you this weekend because I'm sure I'll try to meet up virtually with these guys, or not virtually, through streaming.
Well, yeah. Let's see if we can do something on Friday night. Like I think we're gonna do like a member stream Friday night. I have a feeling it's gonna get a little raunchy, so it's probably better we do a member stream. And then just do a regular one on Sunday.
So this is from 2019. This thing is 5 years old. It tasted outstanding. The last time it got checked in on Untapped was back in March. So it's pretty impressive.
And the funny thing is, like, they told him this is like these are their quarters. I'd be in like the friggin' penthouse suite the whole time I was there.
Heck yes.
In the room.
I don't know, Pat, between Golden Pilsner and Black and Tan, I do like I guess maybe I just had regular Yingling forever, the regular lager. The Pilsner, the frickin' Black and Tans, man, they're the way to go.
Yeah. Good stuff. I had a bunch of them. That's what I was drinking on Sunday, the Black and Tans.
Have you had the Pilsners recently?
I haven't had them in a minute. And there's the other one too, the Lord Chesterfield Ale. You gotta try.
I know you keep on telling me about that one.
It hasn't made its way out there yet.
Not as far as I know. That would be cool to go to. I wonder if that's a cool visit going there. Where's that at?
I forget, but I would love to go. I mean, it's
oldest brewery.
We have to find out where it is. It'd be fun to visit.
Dude, they're killing it here, obviously, but it's only been how many months, right? The heck, if the Cubs and the freaking White Sox, it is their main sponsor beer now. That's pretty fucking big.
That's big stuff.
They don't serve it at either ballpark though, but it's just the sponsor on TV.
Yeah.
So look at the collars on that shirt, man. You talk about late 70s, early 80s, huh?
That was the 70s.
See, Pat, I think my hair is going to get there very soon, like that.
Oh, you should see some of my pictures when I was a kid. Wait, I'm going to trust me. I love the score when he mentions that, how it just gets weird, like when he says,
Yep.
"You never heard us," right?
He questioned it, huh?
And the score has that really weird sound. And then you hear it's sort of the mood lighten in the score. Now that he's smiling and making it seem like, "No, I would never hurt you." So it changes the score. Crazy shit.
One
So,
the
yeah, hey, everybody
Chesterfield.
hit that. Hit that like
That's
button.
right.
Become a member if you guys want. Yeah, it's gonna be a raunchy stream. The members only stream on Friday with Cody and Jordan here. It's probably gonna be pretty raunchy, so you might want to join.
Might be one of those times where we just fall asleep when we're all on.
It might be one of those. Jordan's still drinking that box Franzia margarita stuff. It's kind of sweet, but it'll get you drunk. Yeah, but that sweet stuff is what gives you the hangover, so be careful.
If Jordan's still drinking that now, I give him credit though, because like he's had that for a few days. So Jordan, cheers to you, buddy. Like these shots, if you remember in the Substance where she's walking out of the studio and there's those hallways with that colorful,
Right. Yeah.
this is what I think of, like this stuff right here. I feel like Rob Zombie did a little bit of this in Halloween, his second Halloween movie too, right?
Yeah, well, but the imagery, yeah, big time. He
The
went all out with
snores are legendary. I get it. Yes, Cody. Yeah.
The snoring is the stuff of legend.
And if we have to repeat, Pat, what happened? I woke up and all of a sudden I was like, "Hey guys!"
No, he did. No, he
Like an
woke up
hour
and got
later,
right
right?
back into it. Yes, he did. Since you guys are reviewing this movie, one of these days you guys should do a watch along on the very original It, since it's been 25 years since that movie. I love the original. Tim Curry.
You know, the original one, Pat, you imagine if we ever do that, that could be like a member stream if we want to do a marathon one, because that's a long
That's
film.
long.
It's a TV
That's
movie.
long.
That or I guess we could. It would be silly to split that up, right? Might have to be one of our fun marathon ones to do.
I have to see that. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't watch the trailer of the new. What is it? A prequel or whatever? Did anybody watch that trailer that came out
Oh,
today?
Welcome to Derry. No, everybody's been talking about it. I haven't watched it yet.
Yep, it's happening, Pat. It's happening.
I'm waiting for my wife to wake up one night screaming like this. Well, she does sometimes. She has weird like night terrors. And I dreamt I killed you. It's like, yeah, I'm waiting for it. It's gonna happen one of these days. I dreamt that me and the puppies chopped up into pieces.
Did I fall asleep off screen? Oh man, I guess I did. I didn't catch that. Pat, was that the? Were you and I already gone? And maybe I just left it on and passed out.
When was I got that one from when I was in early?
That was when we were. That's when we had them all. Was that?
I was pretty glad too. I don't remember. I don't remember that. This is creepy too. When he comes, he's got this thumb in his mouth. He's all banged up. Oh, it was the same. It was the St. Patty's Day stream. Yeah, it was pretty rough.
Oh, St. Patty's Day. Oh yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And the scene coming up when he goes to the bathroom and sees the hot chick, and then all of a sudden it turns into me naked. That's just creepy as hell.
Danny, your journey begins. Kill for him.
Kill for him, Danny.
Danny.
Yeah, folks, hit that. Yeah, everybody hit that like button and see how many likes we have. We got 12 going already. Come on, people. Come on. Don't be scared of that like button. It doesn't hurt. Might actually make your fun parts feel good.
God damn, the kid was really good too.
He was good in this kid.
Okay.
The video? Ready for the video.
I guess I was passed out and I was off screen. That's awesome. Pat, you and I were, because remember, I didn't even have the last one we were tasting. Like all of a sudden, I'm like, I didn't have the last one, guys.
They were going down so good, I didn't realize how much I drank.
And didn't Bill like destroy half his living room or something like that?
Yeah. This is when he goes has a drink with Lloyd.
And I also wasn't that the night that I had the tornadoes where the wife and kids came down, right, too? So I had to like stop.
Right.
I think that was that night.
This is me in the morning when I have to go for work.
That was down to me, him, me, you, and Bill. Yeah, that's right, Jordan. That was funny. That was when I was putting away all the Christmas stuff.
Jordan says, on a different chat, I'm watching Brett walking back and forth looking for his missing earbud. That's right.
It fell into another cabinet. I still don't know how it fell into another cabinet, like closed. Like, there must have been like the smallest opening it got through.
I'd love to build a bar just like that, just so it would just look just like the Shining bar.
Dude, it would all be awesome if a hotel just did this spot on. I'm sure somebody has.
The most depressing thing ever, just looking at a bar like that, and there's nothing there. No booze.
Oh, don't worry. It's going to change here in a minute.
Yeah. I wish I could just have a dream like this, and that would be a full bar in my own bar.
I'm trying to read what's on the tappers. The one looks like Schlitz.
I wouldn't doubt it. Asking you shall receive. Hi, Lloyd.
Look at this.
I love this. Oh, slow night, ain't it? Like all the booze. And this guy right here is going to show up in a real good episode of Tales from the Dark Side.
Now he's been long gone now, I believe, right?
Yeah. He's in a real good episode, the one where he's a magician and he does the levitation.
That's like what the bar looks like when I leave. You mean when it was empty?
Exactly. Yeah.
You know what I had at when we got to the halfway house of golfing the other day? I had some Gentleman Jack. I did Gentleman Jack in a while. I forgot I like Gentleman Jack.
Gentleman Jack's good. I actually had that not that long ago.
You know, it's popular because I was a country club. Is the transfusion? Have you ever had a transfusion?
No.
Oh God. Anybody in chat had a transfusion? Oh God. I can tell you, he sent me what it was because everybody does a different transfusion.
scene where Wendy sees all those skeletons in the ballroom is oh yeah, that is great, Fred. When she's just going around seeing like all those the dead bodies, like 1 minute it's full, like he's seeing the big party, now she's seeing all the skeletons. Such great shit.
Now
Is
we
my
had a
wife not a
Tito's
drink of choice.
transfusion.
She likes espresso martinis, or and if just usually what do you call it? Tito's and Club, the Tito's and Club girl, and espresso martinis.
So we did the Tito's transfusions, Pat. So it's Tito's vodka, ginger ale, grape juice, and lime as a garnish. And
Hmm.
that
My wife will like that. That's her thing. She loves Tito's.
a lot of people like Cody. Well, I know Cody. He'll have Bloody Marys from time to time. Like a lot of people think Tito's is the ultimate thing to have with Bloody Marys. My mom is a Grey Goose person. She loves Grey Goose. That's her.
That was my follow up.
Yeah.
Whenever we went out to dinner, we'd both have Grey Goose martinis.
Yeah.
Here's the 5 miserable months on the wagon and all the harm it's cost me.
Dude, Slasher Fred, though, man.
Not to be on the wagon.
Guys like Pat and I, we really could. We're not. Unless we call ourselves addicts. I don't think I've gone like at times and not drinking.
Oh yeah, I remember years ago when the kids were real young and I was busy with a lot of stuff. Shit, I would argue to say it was almost a year. I'm not even kidding.
The best is
I mean, we joke about it here and have drinks and stuff, but we get up, go to work, do our own thing. I don't need it to function. I just prefer it.
We went out after the doubleheader lacrosse, even though Taylor wasn't playing, obviously because of the injury. We went out last Saturday, and my wife's like, "Oh God, these are your people. They love to drink." They're like, "Oh yeah, keep going."
Oh, wait till I go to Denver. I'm going to Denver like with my brother, my 2 cousins, and a bunch of friends. Forget it. It's gonna be like drink fest.
There's like 3 of the dads. We got the tournament. It's going to be over the border in Racine, Wisconsin, which is close to Milwaukee. They're like, okay, you got to bring a good bottle of bourbon. You got to bring a good bottle of bourbon. I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ. This is for the kids. Why are we all going there to bring bottles? And then Lisa's like, of course, you're going to. You know it. I'm like, yeah.
I don't know. Let me think about it, Jordan. You don't have to get anything. Don't worry about it. I appreciate it though. I'll think of something. He's a picky pain in the ass when it comes to food, drink.
The dog chewed Leanna's earbud.
Most everybody
I like
this. That's great. Are you out of your fucking mind? I love when he says that.
And he smiles. He's got that shitty grin, right?
He says this. All right, don't offend anybody here, but the wife would be laughing right now. So before we moved up here, we used to go out. We'd come up and visit my father-in-law and his wife, and they both loved to go out and drink. They were local yokels. So we're sitting there hanging out. We went out. We had a bunch of drinks. Like my wife and the kids and his wife went back to the house. And we stayed at the bar. So we closed the bar. We get back. We're drunk. And the way he just said that to her, his wife had gotten her hair cut real short, like a real short cut.
Mm-hmm.
So we're sitting there drinking. He looks at her and just goes, "You look like a fucking dyke." I had beer coming out of my nose, and my wife's like, "Oh." To this day, we'll just talk about that. My wife and I just fucking laugh because it was the most hysterical thing ever. But he just like looked at her like the way Jack just looked at her. He just said that.
Oh God, I can't even.
Wait, but look at his artwork with the naked chick.
They're awesome. Yep. God, that's crazy, Pat. Oh man.
That is, we talk about it all the time, and that was the funniest thing ever. Holy crap!
You know what, Pat? Maybe tomorrow's Wednesday. If I do a 2-day point, I could send that naked threesome. Maybe I should just send that to you guys. That won't be that expensive. I just send like a 4-pack of that. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. What do you think of that?
If you
So
want,
those
yeah, throw
don't
your
go
pet.
bad.
Oh no, I'll think of something. I mean, like I said, you don't have to. I appreciate it, but I'll think of something. She's a pain in the butt. Really is. She's picky. Yeah, if you want, if you got time.
Yeah, I remote tomorrow, and I got to send this Lebowski poster out. So now Danny looks like a girl in that shot.
Awesome. He does. Yeah, a little bit. But
A little bit.
Jordan's gonna bring some local beers. Yeah, because I'll take it to the local brewery here, the 2 breweries that are here. So if you have some local beers, bring them. Like I said, I'm trying to coax my son to come home. A, for his birthday, and B, I was going to throw him a couple of bucks to be our designated driver for the weekend. Just drive our drunk asses around. I mean, Saturday night, I can't drink too much because I have to play.
We've
Afterwards, it's a different story.
we've had to have had some.
Play my guitar for fucking 3 hours.
Well, wherever you're at Saturday night, you'll do it afterwards.
Yeah, when we get back to the house after I play at the bar. I think I'm playing from I think 8:30 to 11.
Dude, that was like, what a fucking icebreaker. Like, I'm sure we've talked about other icebreakers like that. Oh God.
That was the best. And I got another really funny story too. So he used to have a kegerator on the back deck of his house. Like me and the wife went out and some friends would all sneak on the back deck and I'd sneak a beer. So they had come back from the bar, so they were already drunk. So they had gone to bed. So he had like this big gazebo thing in the backyard, and he needed help moving it. So I was like, "Oh, can you guys, while he's here, can you help me move it?" So I'm on one side, he's on the other side. His wife Nancy's on one side, and and Kathy's on the other side.
Oh God.
And there was like a little dip in the grass, so she fell back, like she stepped so she fell back, dropped it, and while she did it, she farted the whole fucking way down onto the ground, like she was like. And if you knew her, she was like prim and proper. Like, God forbid you would ever hear this woman fart. But she just went right over and just farted the whole way down. It was hysterical. I could say this stuff like a typical guy. Hysterical. Yeah, we got some bush. We do have bush.
Oh
We got
boy, yeah.
bush.
My neighbor's still laughing about it. I think I told you the story about watching Scarface in his garage like a few months back. Man, he hadn't seen it in a long time. I'm like, oh, you don't remember? Like they zoom in and they have that high pitched tone on Al Pacino's face whenever he's watching his sister like being drooled over. It's like right into his eyes. And when it first popped up, then he fucking spit out his whole beer because I'm like, dude, wait for it, here it comes.
I'm sure Jack Nicholson didn't mind the scene either.
No, not at all. Yeah, Stanley Kubrick liked doing stuff like this, didn't he?
Yeah, he liked nudity in films.
Yeah, Eyes Wide Shut, Clockwork Orange.
Yeah, there's no shortage of nudity usually in his films. And then all of a sudden, boom, he's kissing her, and she turns into me. Looks like my mom got nodded by another mom. Fred says the Grady twins are still very comic characters in the movie, and their line "Come play with us forever and forever" is creepy as hell. Okay. And they actually look very normal as they're older. If you ever seen their tongue,
Oh God!
this is nasty. Oh, that's just nasty.
Look at him. Yeah, that face.
This is what happened. It's a hot chick.
And she's smiling.
And this laugh always creeped me out as a kid.
I'm waiting for him to say, "Did you just do a bump?"
I start to sound like I'm underwater again. What the fuck is with this thing? I might return this thing and go back to my own. It's too fancy for me. Let me see. I gotta adjust it. Hold on a second. Yeah, I'm gonna have to return this thing because it's expensive as hell and it's causing more problems. It's helping me.
Oh, your road rash roadcaster.
Road rash. I honestly don't think it's this. I think it's my fucking internet. To be honest with you. You let her touch it, Jordan. You not just let her see it. You let her touch it. Because I'm hearing in my head, because I hear this in my headphones and it sounds fine. So it's got to be somewhere in my fucking internet. Imagine that blows. Like, wait till Jordan and Cody give a full report on coming here and they say that I live in the middle of the woods.
Oh, by the way, you clown in the cornfield. Weren't you laughing when the kids didn't know how to use the rotary phone? Because we've talked about
Yes.
that. Weren't
Yes.
you dying when that happened? You're like, it's so funny. We were talking about that.
That was, I'll say that was a funny, that was a good scene.
Because it's like ding, ding, ding. We talked about that.
Yep.
Hey, Coy, what's going on, bud?
The end makes the audience wonder where everything is in old Danny's mind.
Well, Coy's got to be staying nice and warm out west, right? Because Coy's west, right? Yeah, he's in Cali, right?
He's in Cali.
It's raining here all day today, tomorrow, and the rest of the week it's 50 degrees, Pat. What the
Yeah,
fuck, right?
Yeah, well, thank you for that, because we're getting your rain right after you. So this will be year number, what, 5 or 6 that it's rained on Memorial Day weekend?
We actually hadn't had rain for like probably at least a week and a half, 2 weeks.
We've had nothing but rain here.
Life sucks, then you die, right? Isn't that what
I mowed the lawn the other day. It was like soaking wet. Hey, Happy sends a member chat. Member for 7 months. Awesome.
Dude.
You're so loyal.
Thanks, man.
Nice. Yeah, so you'll feel right at home when you get here, Cody. You grew up in the woods. I think he did it to himself. So this is the conversation we have to have with Jordan. I think he touched himself. Timestamp is what? 1 hour, 18 minutes, and 49 seconds to be exact. Oh, I forgot that Amazon gives you a little trivia. General trivia. Angelica Houston lives with Jack Nicholson. Yeah, they dated for a while. Remember that?
Did they?
Yeah, they said they did. So she recalled that due to the long hours on the set and Stanley Kubrick's trademark style of repetitive takes, Nicholson would often return from a day's shooting, walk straight to the bed, collapse onto it, and would immediately fall asleep. Believe it. Ooh, get a hot take from Coy. He likes Dr. Sleep more than this movie.
We're gonna have to hit Dr. Sleep too one of these months too.
It's great how he just flips script. It's so fucking typical.
Has Jack officially has he officially said he's retired from acting? I guess like The Departed, was that his swan song, I'm guessing then?
Oh yeah, he's done.
Yeah, okay. So he had a good ending if that was it, because that movie's awesome. It's a good film.
Now he's pissed. I'm going back to see Lloyd. That's what I say. I'm going to see Lloyd.
Look at her outfit. Jesus.
Yeah. Hey, well, it's 1980, so it was the late 70s.
She looks like she's going to go cow tipping in that outfit or something.
I'd love to be in this hotel where I could just dream that they're having a party and there's a full bar and they won't take my money. That is the perfect dream ever. Better than a wet one. scene where Danny is running through the kitchen makes me think of the scene in Jurassic Park where Tim and Lex are being stalked by the two raptors.
Oh yeah, Slasher Fred. Yeah.
Good. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I can see that.
Ooh.
Did you see the new? Didn't they release a trailer for the new Jurassic Park too?
I believe so. I haven't really been able
didn't
to look
see
at
it either.
anything. I was too worked up. I had a lot of crap happening with factories today, so wasn't a fun day, Pat. A lot of like my pricing's too high today, Pat. Shit, you know. Okay.
Price is too fucking high.
Okay, you sure the other guys are including everything? And are you gonna get it in like 3 months instead of 4 weeks? I just said fine, fuck it. I put my shit elsewhere. That's usually what happens. Time and energy are somewhere else.
The Gold Room. And what
The
is this
Gold
piece
Room
of
it
music?
is.
There's a name for this piece of music. I'm forgetting what it is. It's 50 years since the movie Tommy came out, which also has Jack Nicholson and Anne Margaret was in the classic car movie. Yeah, Magic is a good one. That's
Like
great.
Magic a lot.
Yeah. One movie I can think of where you see Burgess Meredith get killed. I don't know of any other movie where he's actually gets
Or
murdered.
Anne Margaret in a nude scene.
Which Worth the Price of Admission, she still looks good. She's got to be up there, but she looks fantastic.
I remember watching Bye Bye Birdie at school because of the musical.
Yeah, she's a looking woman.
She was at Steel City Con, and I guess she's been a real hit at the few cons she's done. It's cool to see.
Urban on the Rocks. Your money's no good here, sir. I wish more people would say that to me, or anybody say it to me at a bar. Orders from the house. Why did somebody do that to me? Oh, put your money away. This guy was so good. He's so creepy, you know? Anything you say, Lloyd? Anything you say. He also have his bourbon and apricot.
Horror on tap. He knows what he's talking about.
Jordan and Cody will be whores on pad.
Now, is that both Cody's Horror on Tap? Is that both Cody's?
It's been a while.
Or just Cody?
Can I stay?
Cody Snyder.
Just you. Yeah. There'll be no sleeping in the Halloween room because you guys will be touching stuff and get everything sticky. No sticky stuff going on in here.
Well, Jordan, I don't know. Horror on Tap might be talking about just Cody Snyder, or it could be Cody Decker. You never know.
The Fish and Goose Soiree. That bathroom is so red. It would give me a headache just to take a piss in there.
Okay, this is going to be a random question. Have you ever been, whether it was a brewery or at a restaurant, where they've turned kegs into urinals? Do you got any places out by you that have done that?
I sent you a picture. The one there's two by me.
Oh, maybe you did. I'm sorry. Yeah, dude, I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah. I think just twice in this month. Cameron also directed Magic, worked on the cult horror film Gothic, which is sort of a biography on how Mary Shelley wrote the. I know the movie. I never saw it. Is that what that's about?
Really?
Am I checking that out? Is the Grady? What did we just watch recently that Grady was in? Remember? We just watched something recently. He was in it. I can't remember what
Not
it was.
aware of that.
I could have swore we just watched something recently and he was in it.
I'll have the cream of some young guy.
You gotta wonder where this bathroom was that they shot this. Or was it a set? Because it's extremely red.
That's Grady daughter. Grady daughter. No. Here he is. Philip Stone. God, he's been dead 20 years. Well, he's the dad of Clockwork Orange, Indiana Jones, and
Yeah, I remember him being the dad in
Temple of-
the Clockwork Orange. Then we watched him in
Barry
something-
Lyndon he's in, huh? That's not one of my favorite Stanley Kubrick movies.
Wasn't he in it? Wasn't he in a Tales from the Dark Side episode that we just watched?
Nope.
Where did I just saw him in something? It's driving me crazy now.
I highly doubt it's 4 weddings and a funeral.
No, maybe I'm wrong, but I swore we just watched something recently. I remember saying, "Oh, that was Grady." You've always been the caretaker.
He's in Flash Gordon.
Jack was like, "What are you talking about?"
What? Oh God, I love Jordan.
Guys, what? I bet you guys are drinking in the chat. Anybody drinking in the chat? We have any cocktails this evening? Let us know. We've got exactly. Wow, we still got 54 minutes left. Do we have? Is there that much time left? No. Oh yeah, we can't repeat what they're saying because they are using some derogatory terms.
I just God, Jack Nicholson is just so iconic, Pat. Right? It's just how could you not like at least one film he's done? Right? Like
Exactly. I mean, so many good films.
Is he like even at an older age now? Wouldn't it be cool just to spend like an hour with him, talking to him, maybe having a drink or two with him?
Oh,
He'd probably be hysterical.
Hysterical. Right there. Naughty boy.
You excited about Rohan Campbell being in the Silent Night, Deadly Night remake?
I'm
cool,
curious to see that. I'm looking. That's gonna be fun. I think that's gonna be fun.
That's what you got to watch with him, the monkey. You should watch that with Mike. You should.
Oh, we did. Because when we were looking at the list of all the movies, that we put it in his little list to watch. That Novocaine is coming up.
Oh, that a boy. Then you'll see the one final girl we were talking about.
This guy is so creepy. He plays his part so well. I collected them.
God, the way Jack Nicholson stares at people in this movie, it's just like. It's kind of like, well, I said it to Jordan, the scene of Walton Goggins with Sam Rockwell in that White Lotus show. Oh, God. I should just send that to you, Pat, that monologue that Sam Rockwell has. Another great actor, Sam Rockwell.
Oh, yeah. She's just smoking away and crying away. Hey, John, my kiss buddy, what's shaking?
Hey, John.
45 years for The Shining seems like another lifetime. I saw that movie. I know, 45 years. And it's funny when people do those comparisons, like say if you think of 50 years from this date, or 50 years from this date is what? At 1975. So if you looked at 1985, that would be like 1985 to 1935. That's when it starts to hit you in the face like, whoa, that's some creepy, weird shit. It's always weird when they just talk to themselves in films. But you get why they do it.
Have the two girls already come up?
The twins have already been around, yes.
Red Rum. Red Rum. Red Rum. Annie's not here, Mrs. Torrance.
I think the first time I saw this, Pat, because you never paid attention to details, I didn't realize what red rum was backwards.
All right.
We're talking a long time ago.
You thought you mixed it with some Coke. Red rum and Coke.
See, Cody and Jordan and I think Leanna said something. WWE's music in the mid to late 90s was awesome. They did some great stuff. Yeah, good call, guys.
Danny can't wake up, Mrs. Torrance.
I mean, you and I talk about how, like, I guess Corey Feldman, he said it on that Billy Corgan podcast that he used to get confused with this kid all the time. Like everybody thought he was the kid in The Shining.
I don't understand. I did not really a resemblance there that I'm seeing.
Not at all.
And the scene is not all that creepy, but the soundtrack in the background makes it so creepy. KDK1 to KDK12.
Is that the dad?
Yeah, that's legendary actor Jack Nicholson, multiple time Academy Award winner.
Hmm.
I just want to bash your brains in.
Shining was one of Kubrick's better films. All the Stephen King never liked. Yeah, he didn't like the version because it really did deviate a lot from the original intent. But I love this film.
Uh-oh. Yeah, that's right. So he's already flipped.
KDK1, all day one, all for the great wills. That's the way to do it. Blow some bitches out, it ain't gonna work.
Scatman.
It's all in his PJs and everything. Why would you want to fly out to Denver?
The lighting here in his place is pretty cool, right?
Yeah. He's smoking like a long, thin cigar. You notice that?
Yeah, Swisher Sweet.
Yeah. Have a Tampa. Was it Dr. Sleep? Yeah, that's the one that was supposed. It's a sequel to this. It's actually really good. If you like this, you'll like that.
We all there? I think I lost you for a minute.
Plane rides were so before they started putting like screens in so you can watch movies, man. Oh, plane rides were just dreadful. Dreadful.
Was it when I went to go see you, or no? It was when I went to Salt Lake City. The Delta Airlines, Pat. Holy cow! Like the screens and just all the options of what you could watch. Delta is way to go, man. Get a
Delta
good
is the best.
flight for a good price.
If I fly United's okay, but Delta's much better. That's why I hate sometimes when I get those flights are like an hour and a half. They'll give you that plane that doesn't have a movie like a screen on it. I'm like, oh, come on. It does make the time go fast.
Did you read about this Cannes promoting this Rambo prequel? Did you see the news article about that?
No. You're doing a
Yeah,
Rambo?
we'll see.
Prequel? Is it gonna be a movie or TV?
There's talks of it, yeah. No, TV or movie. Sorry, full movie.
Oh. Is Stallone involved?
I believe he has some sort of backup, like producing or something. I didn't read the full article. It's the same thing. I got to catch up on reading and trailers. So
I was waiting for you to get there one of these days, Jordan. Isn't scat just another word for shit? Yes, it is.
hey, there he is. All right, our
There
guy.
he is.
Taylor, if you could tell me who this guy is, I'll give you $20.
Actually,
Yes,
oh no. Which one?
the guy with the hat on.
See you guys in the Rocky movie? Apollo Creed.
Shit, I owe you $20. Fuck.
This is-
Being 20 bucks.
Okay, I'll split it. I'll give you guys each 10.
Yeah. Wait, actually.
Yes.
Look at that.
And your sister's the one that got. He's not Apollo Creed, though.
I know. He's not Apollo Creed, but
You met Apollo Creed. You know better.
No, I know. He's the guy from the Rocky movie.
He's
Yeah.
the trainer, Tony.
completely unreliable asshole.
Did anyone know that just well? Find it.
I guess that one wrong, but I guess that they should know. They know me well enough to why I'd be asking that question, right, Pat? it's either something with Halloween or with Rocky, probably.
I was driving in this weather back
What?
in the day. These cars are all rear-wheel drive. Your ass is sliding.
I wonder if it's the fridge. Hold on here. Be right back.
So you're moving slow as dirt.
What if it's over here? No, it's not.
It was my game to him. No, never mind. Dad was cooking the game.
Look at that. This car's flipped over and everything. Man, that's gonna be. People did it back in the day. I remember my first two cars had a rear-wheel drive, like a fucking skateboard. Yes, everybody wants $10. Look at this. All right, we hit Brady up. Let's fleece him for some cash when he gets back. He's watching the Roadrunner. Roadrunner. That's the Roadrunner. Beep beep. Poor kid. Probably every day at the end of this shoot went home smelling like cigarettes. Oh, okay. Oh, please, put some cash.
I'm gonna have to freeze some of those dried ice packets because I want to put some dried ice in those things if I send them to you.
Everybody in the chat wants $10 too. They're like, "What the fuck?"
Oh, really?
Some cash. Yes, Mrs. Torrance. Mrs. Torrance, you know what I want to do with this finger.
Yeah, I do remember that, Jordan. Yeah, jeez.
You know that the original movie was supposed to end with Wendy at a hospital. Really? No. I don't know too much of the backstory. I should research it.
There it is for you guys.
What's that?
Woo.
Naked threesome.
That. Hey, creative name for a drink, right?
Brett's kicking this kid's asses now. Remember when Joey was kicking outside her? Don't shut up. Oh, here's the iconic scene. She's got the bat out, folks.
She's getting the bat out.
I like that.
She's got to spray paint it black like Sting. Right, Cody? I'll go get my bat.
Yeah, we're up to the iconic scene. Wendy, love of my life, I'm not going to hurt you. I'm just going to bash your brains.
That's like the one spot of like dialogue I remember the most.
Oh,
Because
everybody
he just
remembers
says it's so demented.
Yeah. Wendy, darling, love of my life. I just love when he's going,
Is that old Huckleberry?
it's all, it's called Negan have Blue Seal. Oh, that's right. First, she finds all the
Now,
things.
Did he?
Type.
What did he officially get like written? Like, what did he get typed up? Did we like even see like anything?
Well, that's it. He's typing
He
earlier.
probably did like a page.
Is he just typing this? Yeah, you never know. I'd hate to be the production assistant that had to type all this shit up. Because that's like,
Yeah, it's not as easy like the credits of The Simpsons where Bart's got to write the same thing down. They just change the animation.
Yeah, this is like old school where it's on paper. It's not really copied. That'd be crazy. I have to write this all down.
Holy shit! Look at that.
That's a dull boy.
Hey, take it easy.
Look at these things. Look at these things. It's like in all different like ways that he typed it.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
That's just crazy, creepy shit.
I'm just gonna bash your brains.
Yeah. Just gonna bash your brains. I love when she locks him in the room later. He's like, "No, check it out."
Well, she gets a hold of him though with the bat, though.
Oh yeah, she gets a good swing. Oh, what is it in? No, it was in 48 Hours when he gets hit with the bat. Which this bitch thinks she's Johnny Bench.
Yeah, she thinks she's Babe Ruth.
Babe Ruth.
That's Denise Crosby. She was just at that last Chicago Horror Convention. Just that's a short bat though. Maybe not.
Jordan's boss goes through his paperwork at the end of the month. It's like the Seinfeld episode when Kramer's working for that company and he's just really not working. He's just showing up. I'm gonna have to let you go. I don't really work here.
Oh, that's Carl Yastrzemski of the legendary Detroit Tiger player. I think it's on that bat. God bless computers and not typewriters now.
Hey, when I took typing in high school, it was on a typewriter.
Yeah, you probably had the typewriting era. Yeah.
Yeah. We learned on regular typewriter. In senior year, they got word processors.
I'm just gonna bash your brains. He looks happy, right, Taylor? But he's not. He's warped.
So Kubrick always did so many multiple takes of this. How many times did they do
Unbelievably many.
Could you imagine how many times if they had like a whole loop of all the times they did this? This should be done with. His facial expressions are gold. So, folks, whoever is just tuning in, we're at 1 hour, 46 minutes, and 20 seconds.
I have it pretty low. Yeah.
He's got the bat out. She's going to start beating his ass later.
Speaker probably.
Are the kids watching along with you? Are the kids watching?
I explained it to them. They're down here. Yeah. Lisa's got dance rehearsal stuff. So, Pat, what they see on YouTube, what are they going to see further? Of course, it's going to be a chase here.
I'm not judging by no means. My kids have watched this. The stuff that they see on Instagram is worse than this.
This is just a chase now. What this boils down to. She's going to clock him, of course, but this just becomes a chase.
I'm gonna clock him in the head. Clock him in the head. That's a hotel. Is she gonna clock him?
Contract.
Yeah, see, nowadays, Pat, I think for awards, this would be up for awards nowadays. I think.
Oh, I think so.
Yeah. Is she gonna bonk him in the head right now?
Why?
Is she crying so much?
I think things over. You've had your whole fucking life to think things over. What's more even going to do you then? Oh, so good. This is it. Yeah. Yeah. Not gonna hurt you. Nothing. Love of my life. Not gonna,
Darling, light of my life. Yes.
I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm just gonna bash your brains.
Clock him, bro.
I'm gonna bash them the fuck in.
Well, let's see him get clocked in the head.
The way she's swinging, you figure like she's screwed.
Yeah,
She does not swing that.
She's swinging like she's bunting.
His head is at your shoulder levels. That's where you have max.
She's swinging like an overpriced Cubs Yankees player.
And they-
That he would be bleeding from the head if I swung him with my softball bat by now.
That's an aluminum bat.
Yeah, he'd be dead, probably. Yeah. Can I please give her my
She's choked up like she's bunting.
clock him in the nuts with one metal bat? He's dead.
Oh, nice shot across the head too.
Timber! Boom, 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 boom.
Just a bit outside.
You thought that was funny, huh?
That was definitely a
That's
stunt.
what happened.
Oh, look at he's dead.
He's not dead. He's definitely not dead.
Wait,
It's the most wood she's held since she got to the hotel. Well, you never know. Maybe they fooled around.
You never know. Maybe they deleted that. It's why Stanley Kubrick didn't make that happen.
His eyes are twitching, so you can tell he's not asleep. Where's she putting him?
She's got to lock his ass up.
They live in a police.
You have to take the pin out, honey. If you look at the pins in it. There you go. Take the pin out. Looks better. Like, okay, lock me in a room full of food. Okay.
Look at Jack. He's like, what's going on here?
What am I doing?
What are you doing?
This is beautiful.
Don't.
Well, why would you lock him in the room where all the food is? You find another room in the building and lock his ass in there.
I'm kind of confused. Oh, that's a pant. So that's not a freezer, right?
No, that was like the dry goods. Like that. Remember he walked through?
Yeah, because there's Rice Krispies and stuff in there.
He's got enough food in there to last him a while.
She's scared.
This is a great visual where you see him from underneath. It's awesome.
From below, the below
Yeah.
shot. Yes.
It's a great shot.
She has crippling depression. Dad, does she have crippling depression?
I don't know.
Probably in the movie, yes.
I try to play to her heartstrings. You hurt me so bad.
Still possessed?
Yeah.
Kill him with the foot.
Don't fall for it, Wendy.
Don't.
He's in the concussion protocol.
So when's Mike coming back?
I think he gets back tomorrow, but I think he might be staying at his mom's for another night and come back Thursday. I guess that's where his mom lives in Jersey. It's easy to fly out from there. He'll probably come back there.
So you've got his dog you're taking care of?
No, he brought the dog with him because his mom, she's retired school teacher. Oh, she's watching the dog.
I'm just gonna bash your brains.
Daniel, what's up? What's up, Maverick?
Hey, Daniel.
Set him up, set him up and knock him back. I'll knock him back, Lloyd, right there. Okay, you have a big surprise. He's like, go check it out. Go check it out. Opening. Yeah. Go check it out. Folks, we're at 1 hour, 53 minutes, and 20 seconds and counting. Hopefully everybody's still watching along. If you're not watching along and you're just watching us drink, that's okay too. I expect to drink this many beers.
Yes, indeed. How many? What?
I'm on beer number 3.
Me too.
After this, I'll go check in. I have to get the pH if I can shock it.
Did you leave the little kid?
We should make it. You know what? If Pat and I are going to keep on doing this show, I'm going to say it right now. We will go live whenever Mommy's comfortable. We will watch the original Halloween live with them. What do you think, Pat? That would be fun. That would be a first timer with kids.
With the kids? Oh, I'd
When
love
it's
that. That'd be awesome.
comfortable time for Lisa and I to. Wouldn't that be a good idea to do?
Yeah, I'll behave myself. I'll watch my mouth. I'll put my potty mouth to bed.
Let's think, in all fairness, they have seen some scenes, but not from beginning to end.
Well, I'm trying to think. So, what are their ages
God,
again?
The first one's nothing. The first one's nothing now.
First
The second one's pretty.
Honestly, if you took out Linda's tits, it would be PG-13.
Yeah. The second one is rough. They definitely went extreme with the second.
Yeah, there was a little bit more brutal. That earned the R. So how old are the kids now?
I think all of them after that are pretty tough. What?
How old is that?
We're talking 11 and 10. 11 and 10.
11 and 10.
11
all
and
right,
10.
So that was probably around the time I showed Terrence and Fiona Halloween, if I remember correctly. Because Fiona loves horror movies. She took to horror movies like a fish to water. She likes the horror movies. She's always talking about horror movies with me. Terrence likes them, but it's not his thing. You know, he'll watch them, but Terrence, my son, is very smart. He's very realistic. He looks at he can't get past the foolishness. Why did they do that?
He asked the questions. Well, why would he do that? Why was she? That's
Why
like Lisa.
He's logical. I'm like, there's no logic here. It's just for fun.
That's the problem. Terrence has got like the Lisa education, because the enhanced education. It's like, wait a minute. You got to put yourself out of this territory.
Yeah, I'm like, you got to just leave that, check that at the door, and just have fun.
Look at all that.
He'll tell you,
tang up
I
there.
can't watch horror
I feel
movies.
like
He's like, 'cause I just get mad. He gets mad.
Look at all that. All the tang. It makes me think of Married with Children. Who wants a tangwidge?
We go vanilla wafers, the Oreos.
Remember when Peggy makes that huge ass bonbon with all the tang and everybody's chewing it and they put the clock on because it takes them like 20 minutes to chew it? It's
I
nice
think
to
it's a
see
whole
the
jar of
Oreo
olive.
logo hasn't changed in 45 years.
Yeah. Vanilla wafers is the same. Country Time lemonade's the same. Kool-Aid's the same. The Sanka.
Remember you guys used to eat the Nillas? You guys loved Nillas when you were kids.
I mean, those little white vanilla
The wafers. That's the older logo.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Country Time
No,
lemonade. That hasn't changed. I guess the Heinz tomato ketchup logo hasn't changed.
Low ankle. Scary. Yeah, look at that little resurrection callback. I know. I got that. What was he doing with that paper jar?
Yeah. That's right. He's
Yeah,
right.
I already told him, Leanna. I said he's coming here this weekend. I said take that peanut butter off your penis when you get here. All right, so I'm going to put Leanna on the spot. So are you going to free up some time this weekend? We'll meet up with you too, because I'll have the hybrid here. That's when she leaves the chat. She's like, "Oh, goes dark."
She's like, that's it.
Nope.
She could have if her bill's up to it. He could he could be the babysitter if you guys don't. Just kidding.
Snow cat. That's the way to do it, man. That's like, oh, that's four-wheeling.
I got the Flash Gordon music stuck in my head.
Can't you play Fortnite?
Oh, Fortnite. Colt, when was the last time you played Fortnite?
I don't know, like a month ago.
Yeah, it's been a while, huh, kiddo?
Yeah.
Bronson, what's
I
up?
think Scatman, he needs heater in that thing.
Nicholson was fed cheese sandwiches for 2 weeks in order to be prepared to be agitated while playing a psychopath. Yeah, I heard that. I mean, that's some serious method shit. Jack is making his way through the door and says, "Wendy, I'm home." It shows that all along he was the original caretaker. Charles Grady, and he is about to do what he did in his former life. Yeah, and that was all improvised too. Remember, the "Here's Johnny" was improvised by him. Well, let us know. They'll be here all weekend. If you have, like I said, we can just meet, have a burger and a beer. And if you're scared of them, I totally understand. I'm scared too.
Have a ball and a biscuit. Don't touch that.
Red rum. Red rum. I should do this later when I go to bed. Next to Kathy, go, red rum. She'll swing though.
How dare you?
Wife. Anybody out there know those people that do that? Like if, like usually I'll go to bed, I'll hover over my wife to give her a kiss, something, and she'll wake up like, and you'll be like, she'll be like, ah! She'll like swing. She gets all agitated. I mean, I'd probably at least, if I saw this coming at me, I'd probably do the same thing. It's like, ah!
Yankees won tonight too, Pat. So Mike should be happy.
Yeah. You know, instead of writing red rum on the door, how funny would it be if he just put the lipstick on his face?
Oh my God! Like in Billy Madison with Steve Buscemi, or Buffalo Bill and Silence of the Lambs.
I'm pretty.
Yeah. Or Buffalo Bill, right? Ooh,
Or like Art the Clown.
Goodbye, horse.
Art the Clown, the first one where he's dressed like when he takes all the clothes from the girl, and he's just like, red rum.
Red rum.
This is gonna be Jordan this weekend. Southern Comfort. Southern Comfort.
I feel like what's her name in Friday 13th Part 5? Would you shut the He's out.
He told me he wasn't gonna get out. How did he get out?
How did he get out, Pat?
Oh.
How did Jack get out?
Remember, he was talking to Delbert Grady. And the thing is, how did Delbert Grady
that's right.
open the door?
What? How did he get out?
You know, how do you open the door? That's the question. Maybe the spirit. You open the door somehow.
Oh, man, you sound like you're underwater.
Am I underwater?
You needed a very thin part, like how we open up our locks.
Yeah, I think it's internet.
Not really.
It must be my when I go underwater, it's the internet. It's not this because you just froze for a second when you said that. So it's my shitty internet.
Okay.
So when Cody comes here and Decker gets here, we'll go down to the cable company in my town and we'll kick the guy right in the dick. Because they suck. Yeah, so it's definitely not
I
this.
walk around yelling red wine. Jordan, I've done that. Red wine, red wine. Or was it Mustafa Khan? No blood, no blood.
Yeah, Jordan's gonna pull up to the house, put the windows down, corn blast, going, Lana!
Oh God, yeah.
Hey, that big bash they're having out in California in August, he's gonna be there, that guy.
He's going to be. That'd be awesome.
Yeah. Little pigs. Little pigs. I like this. She's stuck in the window. Why would she just kick the fucking window in and jump out?
Yeah.
I would have so
she's
much fun with that
so,
big snow pile. That snow pile, I'd have so much
God
fun with it.
damn. Like, it's like, when it comes to like my wife, my daughter, I know they would rip that freaking thing down.
Oh, yeah. And I'll huff.
Chinny chin chin.
And I'll huff. And I'll blow your house. What a scene. I mean, come on. She looks like she's like absolutely terrified. Ah, so good. So, folks, if you just if you can't figure out where we are, I don't know. Sorry, you have never seen this movie before. 2 hours, 4 minutes, and 20 seconds. Look at 19 minutes left. You, Johnny. The thing nowadays, this generation of younger people would not have clue what that means. But Johnny Carson's been off the air for so damn long.
Johnny Carson was a late night talk show host, Taylor. He was legendary. 40 years. Yes. Daddy still watches him on Facebook. All the Don Rickles and Rodney Dangerfield stuff, at least.
I just watched him on there. Want to watch a good episode? Look up Rodney Dangerfield on the Jackie Gleason show.
Oh, I got to check that out.
I just watched it the other night. Yeah, it was good.
That sounds good. I just love when Sinatra was on because, Sinatra, I think, was only on once or twice on Carson. You seen that one where Rickles comes out?
Yes.
And then he freaking bows to his knees and Sinatra's like, get away from me.
And Sinatra used to say there was very few people that got away with breaking his balls like he did. And Rickles had the golden key. He loved him.
And Don Rickles was one of them.
Yep. Don Rickles used to break his balls. And,
and
every time he broke his balls,
that same night, he was like, yeah, Don told me he was going to be at the dinner with a girl. And it's like, hey, can you come by the table and just talk away?
Yeah,
he shows up at the table and Rickles gets all pissed. Frank, I'm eating here. What are you doing?
I'm eating here. What are you doing here? That was classic.
Can't you see I'm eating here?
One of the few comedians he let really break his balls. He loved Don Rickles. He loved him.
Does he find the kid?
No.
That's why we have to do the Cannonball Run one of these days.
Yeah, and I actually like the second one too.
The second one's not bad. Michael Dammit says Johnny Carson interviewing Randall Tex Cobb. It's hilarious. I don't think I watched that one. I have to look that one up.
Well, all the Karnak stuff we know is great. The Karnak stuff was so good.
Oh, Karnak was probably his best bit. Was Karnak?
Does that guy die?
Scatman's the man.
He gets it good though. Poor guy. You killed Scatman.
Jack dies?
You just got snapped up by Weird Al. Yeah, so this weekend, so the forecast for this weekend for Cody and Decker showed up. So I figure Saturday when you guys get here, we'll go down to Log Tavern, have a couple of cocktails, do some dinner, and then I'll put it together for Friday night, do a member stream, members only stream, because Cody in the chat and Jordan in the chat will be hanging out with me here in the Halloween room. Then the rest of the weekend will be debauchery. I just have to get all my practicing in from my band. I have to get the fingers moving.
You should have brought Tony Burton there instead. Tony Burton needed to come out here with him.
Now you owe me $10.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Don't worry.
Isn't Jack just down the hallway?
Yep.
It's gonna be a fun weekend.
Damn,
Bring a spare liver. I already told the wife. I said I'm probably not even gonna make it to the bedroom. I'll probably just be sleeping down here in the other room on the freaking theater chairs. I'll wake up spooning one of you. And this scene shocked the hell out of me when I first saw this as a kid. He comes out from behind that column and hits him with the fucking axe in the chest. Here he comes.
sorry, Taylor Turd.
Here's the image of him just coming up from the bottom, like, and he looks so Manson-like, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't he look like Manson there? He looks like Charles Manson.
You said that guy doesn't die.
Danny! Oh, you said it? Okay. Yeah, I'll check it out later. I never saw that one. So I watch a lot of Pluto TV. Pluto's got a Johnny Carson channel, so I usually check it out watch the episodes on there.
Look at Shelley Duvall's just like she's like galloping. It's like just run like a normal person.
Oh,
What is her problem?
What's the one episode of
What does she need to do? Yoga?
of Johnny Carson with Burt Reynolds, and he's getting into it with somebody, and they keep pouring shit on each other.
What's she walking so slow?
Well, there's the one. Isn't it on Jay Leno or was that on Carson? With Mark Summers, where they throw the shit on each other?
Well, that was one. Yeah, the guy that was on Nickelodeon. I
Was it
remember that.
Carson? Mark.
But there's another one where somebody pours like coffee on Burt Reynolds, and they were going back and forth, breaking each other's balls.
What the frick?
I forget who it was.
That's Mark Summers, and then they
That's
hit
the
each
one-
other
yeah,
with
that's-
the
yeah.
whipped cream or whatever.
I remember that, but there was another one where it was more classic with like more classic actors. I don't remember which one.
I hope y'all open that people can stay at.
You ever talk to my wife for a long time, Pat? She'll talk about how when she was a kid, like Mark Summers bought her and the rest of her family ice cream when they were at Universal Studios.
Who did?
Mark Summers.
Oh, really?
There's Mark Summers. He bought us all ice cream. I swear, I think I heard it like once a week for like 10 years. Yes, I know. I know. You met him.
What the hell was that show called?
She's like,
can't do that
I
on
bet you don't
television.
know who that is. I'm like, I watched Double Dare for years, Lisa.
Didn't it start as You Can't Do That on Television? Was that what it was first? Then
That's
with
what the
Double
green
Dare.
slime stuff was. He on that? I just remember from Double Dare first.
I'm getting confused now. I'm getting old and I'm on beer number 3. He's good tonight.
This is the climactic.
Speaking of Charles Manson, that was one of the names. Was Chucky's full name Charles Lee Ray was named after because he was also named after Lee Harvey Oswald and James. Yeah, yes, and
He'll be out there.
go on. I mentioned I did the MGM Plus app thing for a month, and I watched the Wonderland Murders thing. They got a real good one I'm watching now on the Manson family. That's really good too. Did you watch the one on the Wonderland Murders yet?
Yeah, what you would do was the later one. Which one? You were underwater again, Pat. I'm so sorry.
Am I underwater? Yeah, it's definitely
What
my
was that?
internet because when you see every time somebody says I'm underwater, you freeze a little bit. So it's definitely my shitty ass internet. So it's definitely not this expensive thing that confuses me. No, the MGM Plus, since I still have it for the rest of the month, I went back on there because I told you the Wonderland Murders thing is really, really good. Go watch it.
Oh, yeah, you told me to watch that. I will have to check that out. Yes.
I started watching. They have another 4-part series on the Manson murders. That's really good too. I'm watching that now. I'm on episode 2. Yeah, so when I go underwater, it's my fucking internet because you freeze when it happens. So it's shitty that I have to. Here we go, Brett. Ready? Watch. Great party, isn't it?
Oh, why don't somebody do this?
Sorry, folks. I live in the woods and my internet blows. And the scary thing is I pay
What were
no
you
money.
saying, Pat? I'm sorry.
No, I was doing my great party, isn't it?
I just
Everyone
love the
just do
face he
great
has
party.
when he's frozen.
Yes. Is it what'd you do? I thought it was you can't do it on TV.
That was the later show after Double Dare. Yeah.
Okay. I forget. I'm too old. I don't remember shit anymore. No, I'm in the woods, Michael. I'm in the fucking stick. My cable company is Penn Data. You go down there, it's a small little building down in town, and it's like 5 hamsters running around the fucking cage. That makes it work. That's horrible. That's why. So I noticed that every time somebody says it, I see Brett freeze. So it's my fucking shitty internet. But now I know they're talking about Verizon coming through here with fiber. So once they get that settled in, I'm going to tell these guys to go suck a dick and get rid of them. That was smart of him, what he's doing here because he's back.
Daddy, your journey begins.
He knows he's following his steps. I love when she's going through the hotel. She's finding all the people like the pair giving a blowjob and everything.
Yeah.
I'd be running around like, dude, what are you doing? There's skulls in here. There's blood coming out of the elevator. Why are you blowing this?
I forgot how long she's actually in the hotel for. This
Like,
is a very visual
if
film.
I seen blood coming out of the elevator, dude, I'd be hauling ass.
It's very visual.
She can see that. But no one else.
Dude, the soundtrack in the background right now, very exorcist-y. Actually, very omen-y, I should say. More the omen.
Yep.
Hey, man. He's like, wait a
Oh,
second.
now he's confused.
Now he's confused. Where's the footsteps go? What the fuck happened here? More kid. And I tell you, this kid Danny was a good actor. He really played this part well. It's a shame he didn't do anything further than this.
He did a very good job.
He did a real good job.
That kid's probably how old is that kid? Practically
Flash Your Face says that zooming shot of the photography on the wall is. Oh yeah, the ending when they zoom in and you see them there, and they keep slowly, like surely keep zooming, and then you see them and they pan up to the date. Good shit. Good stuff. All right, I'm gonna regret this. I had a busy day tomorrow, but it's an easy day, but busy. Worst part of my day tomorrow is getting up and driving 2 hours to Princeton. I kept getting to tell you, I'm also going to be doing a stream one night. I don't think it's going to happen this week. But I told you before that Kathy's cousin Joey, he's got a channel, and he's got a local. He does out of Tennessee. I was chatting with him the other day. He's like, "When are we going to do something together?" So I'll have to bring him on. He's a good guy. I'll get a picture out of him. He's a Afghanistan war veteran, and great guy. So I'm gonna have him on one night and bullshit movies with us. This is going to be me after hanging out with these knuckleheads this weekend, drunk, trying to find my way up the stairs. I got 5 minutes left. Ah, someone's love to talk. I forget how long this movie is. There's no because there's no downtime in this film. It keeps you engaged through the whole film. You're like, holy shit, it's 2.5 hours, but you know what? It goes by. But Doctor Sleep's like that too. Doctor Sleep's it's about 2 hours and 45 minutes, if I remember correctly. A long movie. There he is. Lana! Lana! It sounds like he's saying Lana. It does, Jordan. Did Jack just do a bump? Ah, it's late on too. Did we scare everybody away? There's not too many people hanging out tonight, is there? People are scared. You don't bite hard. That's a great image of him frozen. Oh. Now this is great. This is such a creepy shot. Slasher Fred, you're so right. Such a creepy shot when they just keep zooming in, and you see Jack there. You see that date. Such a good shot. Oh. The music is it's obviously like classic, music from the 20s. But eerie.
My bad. Yeah,
What is this?
that
his last
Jack has
movie-
signed. Jack has signed that picture quite a lot too.
Oh, I can only imagine.
Do you see Jack in there, Dad?
Yeah, he's
That was-
right on the bottom.
With Stanley Kubrick, he liked to always have things in the background. I wonder if there's specific people there, almost like the Sgt. Pepper's album, like this specific people there. No,
Why does he smile like so evil?
such a creepy ending. Look Hotel, My Fourth Ball, 1921.
1921.
Caretaker, Mr. Torrance.
What's the same? 1928?
That is The Shining, folks. See the credits. Old Woman in Beth is Billy
Hey,
Gibson.
says to play next. Salem's Lot, the remake, which I
Oh.
actually liked. I hope they do an extended cut.
I didn't mind the remake. I thought it was outstanding.
That still right there, Taylor, with her having the she's looking down the stairs into her basement, and all of a sudden a hand in the dark out of nowhere snaps fingers. When that came out, that creeped the shit out of me.
I'm all we get, folks in the chat. Hit those like.
The new one comes.
You haven't hit the like button. Hit that son bitch.
I don't know, Pat. I think Pat's like me. Pat Taylor's asking about the Conjuring films. Like I don't think I've seen the last one or two. I saw the first one.
I've seen the first two. I haven't seen a few of the other ones. The new one, I know they just came out with the trailer, but I haven't seen it yet. I don't mind it because the wife kind of likes them. She likes all the paranormal shit. So,
thanks, John.
Have a good one, man. Thanks for hanging out. And shit, maybe see what's today. I'm gonna try to get back to you this week. We're gonna plan for after the holiday. I'll be good because I got a lot to go playing this weekend. I got these two knuckleheads coming to my house this weekend, so I'm trying to get shit. My wife is a lunatic. When anybody comes over, she acts like the Pope's coming. Don't
make it sound bad.
We're busy as all hell. So yeah, it's right after Memorial Day. I want to get on there. I'll reach out to you. Maybe I'll respond. I'm going to respond to your email. I'll give you my cell phone number. Just call. It'd be easier to just chat.
Pat, am I blacked out?
You're frozen.
Oh,
it might be just me. Because my internet blows. Is it me?
No, I think you're fine. I think it's just me. That sucks.
Yeah, well, back out and come back in. Yeah, is it him frozen or is it me? Because my internet sucks, like as you've seen. So let's see if we can get Brady back in before we say our goodbyes for this fine evening. Okay, Brett's frozen. Okay, for once it's not me. All right, I can't complain about how bad my internet is. What did I miss? No, the Pope's coming. What? Well, hang on a minute. See if he comes back in. Move this over here. So everybody's still here. What do you give this out of 10? I give this a 9.5. I love this movie. This movie from the first time I saw it back in the early 80s to this day is just so entertaining. I said, so we're gonna have to do an episode because I always mention movies that are like my comfort food, and this is a comfort food movie. So we just have to talk about comfort food. So good. Brett was frozen. Brett was frozen as Jack at the end of the movie.
That was I froze like Jack Nicholson at the end of this. But I'm back, right? Am I back?
He's back. All right, so we should do. We said we were going to do a quick shot in honor of the late great George Wendt.
Mm-hmm.
So we can do that.
Is Mommy coming down?
The boss coming down?
I don't know. I think she just got home from her.
Davey, what's shaking?
Davey, what's going on, bud?
I would tell everybody to go check out Davey's channel, but I think everybody that's left in the chat is already there. Yeah. Knows the channel.
Oh, really?
The late great George Wendt from Fletch, yeah. Yeah, it's just odd that he just died because we just did our Fletch watch along for the 40th anniversary. It was just weird that he just died. I'm like, we just fucking watched it, and we're always talking about
Something
House.
Mr. Pat got me.
There's a real good episode of there's is it Masters of Horror? Is that what it is? Did you ever see I think it was Masters of Horror. There's an episode with George
Wendt on one. Oh wow, I didn't know that.
I think it was Masters of Horror where he lives in this house by himself and these new neighbors move in and it turns out that he kills people and cuts them up. He's like a serial killer. Yeah. Yeah, help me.
Yeah,
help me
Joe
understand.
Don was just within the last week or two. Good call.
Yeah, Joe Don. Yeah, right. We just watched him in that too. He just died.
You can if you want.
Yeah, I think it was Masters of
Good
Horror,
call.
and he played a real creepy killer in it too. It was interesting. I think that's what it was, if I remember correctly. Yeah, but so we'll do a quick shot to
Yeah,
Well-
for George Wendt, I've got your stuff here, buddy. Your war penny you sent me.
more penny stuff. I love that. I like that stuff. That's good stuff.
It's got
My
it's
wife-
got that barley wine back
Oh.
flavor. If you take Jordan there, if you take Jordan and Cody there, that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, that's right, guys. I'll have to bring it to the brewery, the distillery rather. I'll have to hire a chauffeur for the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
So this
Wish I had
is
a little-
Adirondack honey flavored whiskey that my wife bought for me this weekend.
Yeah. Why is my screen got all messed up?
Probably poison because you're trying to take me out.
Poison. A lethal dose of poison.
She's trying to take me out. I don't blame her. I'd kill me too. Feel free, anybody wants to partake, as we do a little honor to Norm.
George Wendt
Norm
in The
To
Shining.
in The Shining.
Norm.
This is great. Norm. George Wendt. Thanks
We'll
for
miss
the
you,
memories.
buddy.
All right, did I freeze or Brett freeze? Let me know in the chat.
Are you there?
There he goes. Yeah, might have been me. Oh, Brett
Might have
froze
been
this
me.
time.
Well,
Yeah.
I didn't have it yet. I got delayed. That was me. Old friends and new beginnings, right?
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah, that
Sam,
would be
I
funny.
want you
This
to
is
come
a
back to
good
work
memory.
this Christmas.
A delayed shot.
You should know it is not wise to play Halloween pranks on me. And it's always weird how Dr. Wynn's name is Terrence. And that's my son's name. I did not name my son after Dr.
We got
Wynn.
bad weather, too, Pat.
For those that watch this channel, who did I name my son after? And it wasn't Dr. Wynn.
I highly doubt it was Terrence and Phillip from South Park.
No. My wife always liked the name, but I liked it because I tell everybody, and Terrence he used to tell people this is it. He's like, my dad named me after the bass player from Black Sabbath. Because
There's nothing
Geezer
wrong with
Butler's
that.
name is Geezer Butler's real name is Terrence.
I like. Very nice.
One of my upcoming episodes is of the movie House. Yeah, I know. I'm looking forward to that. I think I did comment on your latest video. Good stuff, man. Keep it coming, buddy.
Yeah,
I'm enjoying
because
it.
his lengths are just perfect. Jordan's lengths of his videos are just right, you know?
So, Brett's saying your length is just fine. So, if it's too small, too short, you're okay. No girth, no shrinkage.
No girth.
So,
But we
okay,
had
so
some
next week,
changes here, Pat. So the lighting, I dig
was
the
that?
lighting. I think
you're freezing again. Is it me or is it Brett?
Pat, I really think it's me now because it's got to be me now because we have that bad weather come through here, dude. So it could be that too.
Yeah, maybe you got some bad weather going on. Yeah. Cool.
But then, yeah,
Cool night. So I think next Tuesday we'll do versus millions because we talked about doing that, which we were going to do this week, but I saw this was turning 45, and I'm like, we got to do The Shining. So next week
yeah,
we'll
you had to do
versus
this.
millions, and so stay tuned for you channel members. So probably Friday night with Cody and Jordan being here, we'll probably do a raunchy stream. If you're a member, if you're not a member, it's interesting. So we'll be doing that probably Friday, and then Sunday we'll be back for our regular podcast, and those guys will still be here because we're gonna have a barbecue during the day, Gonna get weird and naked, and then we're gonna do a podcast after that.
Mhm. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to talk Halloween security guards one day. We have a lot of stuff. We have to do our Kevin Bacon series, right? We talked about that. We got a lot of different topics in the future we're gonna have to talk about.
Oh, it's gonna get raunchy, Davey, because yeah, I'm sure you've been following. So Cody and both Cody and Jordan will be in my house this weekend. Exactly. In this day and age, there should be no fucking problems. Everything should be streamlined and absolutely perfect. But like I said, I live in the middle of fucking nowhere, so. All right, so call it night. So everybody, do me a favor, hit that like. If you haven't subscribed, what the fuck is wrong with you? Hit the goddamn button. Doesn't cost nothing, for fuck's sake. And then we'll
What
see.
the hell? What the hell?
What you expect us to do, you moron? We'll be back on Friday night for probably the member stream. You don't remember?
What's the matter? Jealous of your daughter's ass?
What's the matter? Jealous of your daughter's ass? I'll give a membership away. Why not?
Pat said that the entire H45 weekend to me, and it kept on being said.
It's like I was drinking or anything like that. I don't drink. You buy it?
There will be Blantons though at H50. I know that. Not gonna fuck around there.
I almost bought the bottle today because the liquor store that I buy this in, I always check to see, and they had a bottle of Blanton's.
Second market price probably.
$118.
It's about it's about $40 over the price now.
Yeah. And I was like this close. I'm like, but I'm like, no. So I didn't do it. So the person that got it was Vanessa Jean. Welcome to the club. Welcome to the Cave Dwellers. You become
very
a member.
nice.
So if you embrace it, which you should, and come on Friday night, hang out with us, you'll probably run for your life after that. Okay, perfect. Yeah,
yes, indeed.
Damn, so much for membership. None for you. You go now. You'll come back 1 year.
1 year.
All right, folks. We have to go because Brady's got to go. He's got to go. He's got to go kill the dog. He's going to go do his thing.
Kill the dogs. Get these kids. Oh, Lisa's home, so she's taking care of stuff. So that's good. But yeah, I'll get up there.
Everybody, thanks for hanging out tonight. This was fun. Hope everybody enjoyed this. If you're watching it back, hope you enjoyed it as well. Like, comment, subscribe, all that bullshit. I'm tired of begging people. We got to blow people, just do all that shit. So, but whatever. So we'll be back Friday night for member stream. What was it? What we do?
We're gonna try to be on. Yeah, we're this weekend. It'll be interesting. We'll just say that.
So
How
Friday
about
night
that?
be a member stream with Cody and Decker here, and then we'll be back on Sunday for the regular podcast with Cody and Decker here. I don't know if we're not gonna have any pants on, but we'll see what happens. And
if I'm golfing, God knows I'll be in trouble by the time I get on with you guys. Jesus.
I hope so. I'm hoping. All right, guys. Everybody have a great rest of your week, and we'll see you guys.
Thanks for everybody tuning in.
Probably Friday. You hang out. We'll say a quick goodbye after. We'll do a quick smooch. Everybody, later.
Night.